blessed great state of Ohio, and this honorable court. You may be seated.
Good morning, welcome to Lawrence County Municipal Court. I'm Judge Capper. We've got reviews first, and then we've got a lot of arraignments that start with those after. I'll explain the rights, but for reviews are people who are before the court and have orders to comply with, so we're checking on your compliance. So come up when your name's called. Call the reviews first.
Casey Barker, Aaron Cron, Timmy DeMint, Reese Frazier, Reuben Mitchell, Alexis Smith, Stephen Smith.
Okay, Casey Barker is here, and 12, 29, 15, 11, 349, 11, 124, 21, 6, 14. Hang on the fine. So you have a payment today?
Yes, Your Honor, I have $20 to pay.
Make your payment. And I've got a report for you. Okay, well, I'm going to need, after I read this report, I'm going to need you to go do your urine screen. So go do your urine screen, and then come back after we get the results. So, and then I'll give you a date to do it. So go do the urine screen and probation. Aaron Cron, 25-414. Aaron Cron hasn't done anything on this case and hasn't appeared, so it'll be a warrant issue. Timmy DeMint is here. And this is 21-33-41, 24-21-73, 25-406. I see you did quite a bit of community service this last time.
Yeah.
I believe. And you're still at Southern Hope?
Yes.
Is anyone here from Southern Hope?
I haven't seen them.
Okay.
I still got, I think, one more week left of my program.
They didn't give you a report to turn in?
No, usually Q comes or something.
Let me text Mr. Quan and see if we can get a report. So just have a seat and I'll recall you
Okay.
when I get a response. Reese Frazier, 2558 is here. And you've been at the counseling center. I think Mr. Turbin told me he would not be able to be here today. Let me check that. Do you have a report with you?
Yeah, usually that one of them, keep it on him. I think he'd sent him to Mr. Major.
Okay, have a seat. I've texted Mr. Turbin and tried to get a report. Reuben Mitchell, 1339-33. It's not clear, so it'll be a warrant for failure to appear. Alexis Smith is here, 1936-68. Okay, I've got a report from the counseling center on you that's pretty recent. So it looks like they're helping you try to get some housing.
Yeah.
How's that going?
Like not really that great so far, but hopefully it'll turn around soon.
So you got an appointment coming up on the 19th of February for an interview? or something?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Okay, your report's acceptable. Can you pay anything on your fines today?
Not today, but I plan on paying a good amount next week when I finally got caught up from things.
Okay, and you have community service to do too.
I know.
5 days.
Okay.
You gotta get that done. Okay, I'm gonna set your next hearing for March 13th. March 13th
All right, at what time?
at 9 a.m.
Thank you.
Get your community service done. Stephen A. Smith. 161488 is the case number. He hasn't appeared, and he hasn't finished his case, so it'll be a warrant. Okay, Mr. Frazier, you can come back up. Get your report. Okay, it's a good report. You have community service and fines and costs paid too, but do you have time now? You can start doing that, or?
Yeah, because I just moved to where I'm getting ready to go transitional, so I'll have time to do it now.
Okay, start working on that.
Yes, sir.
I'll set your next hearing for March 13th,
March 13th.
9 a.m. Okay, good job. Thank you. All right, ma'am, your name?
Vicky Scarberry. I think they put me on the board.
Okay, we haven't called you yet, so Ms. Nancy.
Timmy DeMint.
No, that's the latest one I had from them. That's on Wednesday.
Okay, that's fine. The one I had in the file is like a month old. Okay, I've got your report from Southern Oregon now, Mr. Burnett. And it's appropriate because they say you're in compliance. You two have community service, you need to start when you have time to get that done. March 13th will be your next hearing, 9 o'clock. Pretty good.
We're ready for arraignment.
Okay, that finishes the reviews. We'll call Mr. Barker back when we get the report on his screen. But-
Man, have a seat. Have a seat.
We're going to start the new cases, and all cases, if you missed a hearing, will be called with these group of hearings, and there's about 11 or 12 of them, so there's quite a few. You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything, but everything you say in this courtroom now is being videoed, so if you say something where you admit an element of the offense charged against you, the state can use it against you, so you don't have to say anything. If you make statements, it's on the record. You have a right to have an attorney, to have one appointed. If you can't afford one, you have a right to bail and to make the state of Ohio prove the charge filed against you beyond a reasonable doubt. If you don't know what to do, you should enter a not guilty plea if you're asked for a plea. If you want a trial, if you want a lawyer, you need to enter a not guilty plea. Don't enter guilty or no contest just to get it over. That's not a good reason to enter one of those pleas. Call the first case.
State of Ohio versus Alexis McDonald, case number CRB 2615. Alexis McDonald.
Alexis McDonald. Was personally served with a copy of the summons to appear today. So it hasn't appeared, so there'll be a warrant issued for failure to appear today.
State of Ohio versus Haley Simpkins, case number TRC 26208. Haley Simpkins.
Ma'am, are you Haley Simpkins?
Yeah.
You stand over here behind the state. The state's filed a complaint against you alleging that on February the 1st at 12:23 a.m. in Union Township, you were driving a vehicle while you were under the influence of either alcohol or drugs. And it looks like that's the only charge they filed against you. That's a first-degree misdemeanor. It carries a maximum penalty of 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, and a 3-year license suspension. That's the most that can happen to you if you're found guilty. There is a minimum, so the least that can happen if you're found guilty is 3 days in a treatment program, $375 fine, and a 6-month license suspension. Do you understand this charge and the possible penalties? Yes?
Yes.
I need a verbal.
Okay.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
How do you plead to the charge?
Not guilty.
Do you want a lawyer appointed to represent you?
I have one.
Okay, who's your lawyer?
JT Holt.
JT Holt, okay, I'll put him down as your lawyer. Did he give you any dates as to his availability for hearings?
I'm here for JT.
Okay.
We did a written plea of not guilty, and we're going to set it for the 17th for pretrial.
Well, I said it. So-
Okay, sorry.
You don't get to
We
say it.
asked for the
There
17th,
you go,
please.
that's more like,
Your Honor, I'm sorry, she was filing that in the clerk's office. We have
Okay.
the paperwork here.
the 17th of this month?
Yes.
Okay, let's see what that looks like. That's probably gonna work, because that's a Tuesday. Yeah, that's fine. February the 17th will be the next hearing. It'll be a pretrial at 10 a.m. Not guilty plea is entered. And Ms. Simpkins has not signed a bond. We've got the pleadings in, Mr. Holt's file. So she can sign a $1,000 signature bond. So what you're gonna sign a document that says, I promise to come to court, and if I don't come, I'll have to pay a $1,000 penalty. And you get a warrant, so that's the worst part. So it's like your promise to come to court. And then she will need also to go get fingerprinted at the jail. So Mr. Cooper's gonna bring you a form to take to the jail to get fingerprinted. Any questions?
No.
February 17th, 10 o'clock, is your next hearing.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh, she wants like a second. Are they going to sign her?
State of Ohio versus Crystal Justice, case number TRC 26203, A and B.
Well, Mr. Tarvin, you're here. I didn't think you'd be here today. Yes. Okay. I sent you some texts, so check those. Crystal, you Crystal Justice?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Justice, the state's alleging that on February 1st at 10:22 a.m. in Rome Township, you were operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol or drugs and charged you with that. That's a first-degree misdemeanor. Maximum penalty is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, and a 3-year license suspension. Let's have folks, can we help get people seated here?
Yes, Your Honor.
And look, if you're not here for an arraignment, if you got a pretrial, you don't need to be in the courtroom now. You can wait out in the hall. But if you got summons in for a arraignment, we need you here in the courtroom.
Everybody needs to have a seat.
Yeah, scoot over, let some of these folks have seats. Have people standing at the door. Okay, so, ma'am, you're charged with operating a vehicle intoxicated. maximum penalty 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, 3-year license suspension. That's the most that can happen to you if you're found guilty. The least that can happen to you if you're found guilty is 3 days in an inpatient treatment program, $375 fine, and a 6-month license suspension. That's the minimum penalty on this offense. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You're also charged with having a headlight out or not displaying any headlights. It's charged under headlight display. That's a minor misdemeanor. There's no jail time. Maximum penalty is $150 fine. Do you understand the 2 charges?
Yes.
Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
How do you plead to these charges?
Not guilty on the under the influence, but on the headlight, it was out. I've done replaced it now.
Okay. Well, we should just enter not guilty to both. If you have a lawyer, they prefer you
Okay.
enter not guilty to both charges. And the OBI is by far the most serious. Do you wish to be considered for a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes.
Are you working?
No.
You don't have a job or any?
No, I get SSI.
Okay. I'll appoint Mr. Stratton to represent you. This is Mr. Stratton just came in the courtroom. This is Crystal Justice. The main charge is an OBI first offense.
Okay.
Doesn't appear that there's any tests.
No, he didn't get to do any because the female was not available, so
So I'm setting cases basically the 17th of February or after.
Your Honor, the 17th and the 23rd are not good for me, so.
Okay. Actually, let's go, we got, since it's a first degree misdemeanor main offense, we got plenty of time. So let's set it the first week of March, what you're scheduling, and either the 2nd or 6th.
Either one's good, Your Honor.
Let's do the 6th, March the 6th.
Okay.
March 6th will be your next hearing, ma'am. It will be a pretrial at 10 a.m. Not guilty plea is entered. She can sign a $1,000 OR bond, and she will need to go to the jail to get fingerprinted.
All right.
Mr. Cooper will bring her the form to take to the jail.
All right, we got it. All right, thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus David Clemens, case number TRD 26151 A and B. David Clemens.
Okay, David Clemens has been called for, has not appeared. He was cited to be here this morning at 9 a.m. and it's almost 9:45 a.m. right now. So a warrant, well actually a capias for his arrest will go to the OSP for his arrest.
State of Ohio versus Charles Mance, case number CRB 25331, CRB 25291, CRB 2537, CRB 19237.
All right, Mr. Nance is here. A case set for January 26th on review. Looks like these are all reviews. So, and you're here today. Is that weather related? Why you could be here?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Are you able to pay anything on your fines or get some of this taken care of?
I did. I paid on it this morning.
Okay, I see. Yep, it's recorded in the file. All right, I'll I'll withdraw any warrant. I don't think one is actually issued yet. Do you prefer Mondays or Fridays?
Fridays.
That will put you on March 6th. March 6th will be your next hearing, 9 o'clock.
Appreciate it.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Daniel Collier, Case number TRC 23448, A, B, and C.
And you're Mr. Collier.
Yes, sir.
This one's been outstanding for a while. Looks like your last scheduled hearing was in '24. In September the 13th of '24, you missed a review hearing, and there's been a warrant outstanding since then, and it was on an OBI case. Does that sound right to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You did pay your fines off last April, but you still have community service to do, and there's been a warrant outstanding. So you admit or deny you missed your hearing back in September of '24?
I admit, yeah.
Do you have an explanation for that?
Well, I've been having a lot of health problems. I got on my phone where I was in the hospital for 19 days. And then like 2 weeks later, I ended up back in the hospital with a perforated ulcer and just unable to do the community service because of my COPD and then the blood clots in my leg. And
Okay. Are you able to do it now?
no.
Well, we can give you light duty, but if you don't do it, I'll have to put you in jail, because I gave you a 20-day jail sentence. I suspended it if you would do 5 days of community service. It's a pretty good deal.
Oh, yes, sir. I live like almost 2 hours and 45 minutes from here.
I'll let you do it in your home area.
Okay.
Where do you live?
Enon, E-N-O-N.
Is that in Ohio?
Yeah,
Okay.
Clark County.
Okay.
It's near about 15 minutes from Springfield.
Well, I know there's a municipal court in Springfield, so if you want to go there, if they'll let you do it there, we have like relationships with the municipal, they take our people and work them and give them credit.
Your Honor, I have contacts in Springfield.
Okay, so,
Your Honor.
and you think they'll do that? Okay, go to the municipal court in Springfield, do community service, have them send us the paperwork, and we'll give you credit here for it.
And they'll have light duty, something I can...
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, I can do it here. If you have a problem, then you need to come back and talk to me about it.
Because it's like, I mean, I'm not exaggerating, like if I walk from me to you, I'm kind of winded.
Well,
Just COPD, so
here's the
bad.
thing, sir. I'll let you make the decision.
No, sir, I
I've
go
got
to
a
jail.
cop for you at the jail.
No,
They
sir.
already have to do is lay there for 20 days.
No, sir.
Okay, I wouldn't do. I mean, I'd find something I can get done to get credit for it.
Now, so in my hometown of Enon, they've got like a food pantry or something so I'm going to church now. I'm trying to turn my life around.
Okay.
I really am.
About that. If you got something you want to use, you just need to clear it with Mr. Cooper, have him check it out. Because I've had people bring stuff in from their aunt on a napkin saying, Billy cut my grass, give him credit. We're not accepting stuff like that.
Yes,
So
sir.
It's got to be a legitimate charitable organization.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I'm going to give you another hearing of March, so a month out, March the 6th. And I'll withdraw the warrant, so I don't know if you've been looking over your shoulder.
No,
I look over your shoulder.
I just got out of jail Monday morning.
Oh, okay. So
They picked me, well, they picked me up Monday like at 1 o'clock in the morning at my house. And then,
over this?
yeah,
And you posted a bond up in where you live?
a $2,500 bond, and then, yeah, and then they set this court date for me,
Okay,
their judge.
all right. Well, get it done. Get it done and
It's
quit worrying about it.
It's just 30 hours, you know, I mean,
30 hours. I mean, you do the crime, you gotta do the time.
yes, sir.
You know, I could go back, because a lot of times people complain, like, I can't do it. Then I go back and read the report of, they're out really late at night doing crazy stuff, and they can do that, but they can't do the community service.
Yeah.
So you probably don't want me to go back and look at your report. Let's just leave it alone. It's kind of like when I got in trouble at school, that was back in the day. When I got in trouble at school, it was better to leave it at school
Yes, sir.
than bring it home and complain about the teacher or the principal to my mom, because she wasn't going to take my side.
Just get yelled at once, not,
Yeah, more than yelled at. Okay, March the 6th.
Thank you,
next
sir.
hearing, 9 a.m.
do I check in with you, or?
Mr. Cooper.
I'll come out and talk to you.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Brittany Balco, case number TRC 24-144, A and B.
Okay, you just missed Mondays. All right, and it was pretty bad then too, so we'll let that one slide. I won't even ask you what the reason was. You still have some community service and fines to pay. Do you have a payment on your fine today?
I'm gonna make a payment at 6 when I get paid.
Okay, online?
Yeah.
What about your community service?
I have 3 days left. I can only do it on Saturdays. If it doesn't snow tonight, I can come tomorrow.
It's not Saturday night.
Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. My only problem is my car's broken, so I have to Uber here. And I can't get an Uber if it snows, because no one's out Ubering.
Okay, well, I'll give you some grace to get this done, but this has been going on for a while. So
I know.
get it done. Okay, so I'll give you another month, March 6th. If you get it all done before then, you don't have to come back. You got 3 days community service, you got quite a bit of fine you still have, so.
Yeah, I think I owe 400.
455.
455, okay.
If you do get it all done, you don't have to be here. These hearings are just to make people do what they're ordered
Yeah.
to do.
I was freaking out Monday when Zoom wasn't loading.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, what do I do? So thank you.
Well, you see they're still dark because
Yeah.
they're not working.
Well,
You got
I'll be
people
here.
coming hopefully today to fix them, but they didn't get them fixed today. March the 6th is your next hearing.
All right, thank
9
you.
o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Anthony Gianmarco, case number CRB 24-724.
Okay, Mr. Gianmarco is supposed to be here Monday, he's here today, and you have 3 days community service, and you don't have, you got just a little bit of fine left, and you
Yes,
did
sir.
make a payment today, so
Yes,
that's
sir.
good. March the 6th will be your next hearing, 9 o'clock. Get it finished, and quick, you can keep coming to court, you're all welcome, anytime the doors are open, if you want to come, you're welcome to be here, but you don't have to come.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Vicky Scarberry, case number TRC 24-1272, A and B.
Okay, this was reviewed for January 26th, so that was a bad weather day. And you've got 5 days community service and quite a bit of fines still left, so. Are you doing anything on it today? Do you pay anything?
I'm gonna pay 50 today, and I am signed up with Jobs of Hope, so they're gonna transport me to the animal shelter in West Virginia.
Okay.
So I will have my community service done.
Where are you living now?
I live in Wayne County.
Okay.
I'm around 75. That's why I didn't make it here. Last week I came Monday, but court had already ended. I was here at like 11:15.
So is this I'm just interested because sometimes I need to find places for people to live. Is this a program that they're providing?
Oh, I completed long-term Renaissance, and I'm in outpatient treatment through Prestera.
Okay.
And I screen for day report twice a week through
So that's in
CPS.
Wayne County?
Yeah.
Judge Young? Is it Judge Young?
No, it's through CPS.
Okay. All right, see the clerk, make your payment. I'll set you for March 6th as your next hearing.
Okay,
9
thank you.
o'clock.
I'm sorry.
Clerk's to the right, so leave the court.
March 6th.
March 6th.
Okay, thank you.
State of Ohio versus Caleb McDonald, case number CRA 2669, A and B.
Caleb McDonald. That's you, ma'am? You're Caleb McDonald?
Yes, sir.
Ms. McDonald, you got 2 charges. 2669 A and B. The A case alleges tampering with evidence. States alleging that Union Township on January 31st, knowing there was a proceeding or investigation in progress or about to be started, that you destroyed, altered, concealed, or removed a record, document, or other thing to impair its availability or value as evidence. that's tampering with evidence, is a felony with third degree. The maximum penalty is 5 years in jail and an $8,000 fine. 69B case is possession of fentanyl-related compound. States alleged on January 31st, Union Township, you knowingly were in possession of fentanyl, a Schedule I controlled substance, in an amount more than a gram, less than 5 grams. So that's a felony 4. Maximum penalty is 18 months in jail, $5,000 fine. Do you understand those 2 charges?
Sir, yes, sir.
Do you understand the rights defendants have? I explained that at the beginning of court.
Yes.
Do you have the money to hire a lawyer?
No, sir.
Do you have a job?
No,
Do you have no income?
no. I'm currently looking for a job as we speak.
Okay. I'll appoint Mr. Steiner. So Mr. Steyer's here. We'll get him in the courtroom so he can meet you,
Okay,
and we'll decide when to set your next hearing.
okay. So,
This is Mr.
okay,
Steyer.
okay.
Mr. Steyer, this is Kayla McDonald. She has an F3, tampering with evidence, and an F4, possession of fentanyl. And let's see, I've got a Chesapeake address, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
What's the state's position on bond? Were you cited in, or you were cited out of the jail to be here because of, I don't know why, they just gave you notice to appear, I guess they released you from the jail, or did they?
Did you go to, were you arrested, or were you just told to come here?
No, I was just told to come here.
So I don't think she even went to the jail, so
No, no.
we'll need to have her fingerprinted probably.
All right. State's position on bond.
What's up?
Well, I guess there's an indication that there might be some substance abuse issues going on. So if she's to get an OR bond, we'd ask that that be accompanied by an order for her to be assessed.
Do you want to speak with her about that?
I'll speak to her about that, Your Honor.
Okay, let's let you do that, and then we'll come back.
Okay, can I take a look at the court's file here while I speak to her?
So meet with Mr. Steyer, then you'll come back and we'll talk about bond and that sort of thing in your next court date.
State of Ohio versus Jonathan Jarrett, case number CRA 2670, A and B.
And sir, are you Jonathan Jarrett?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Jarrett, state has filed charges identical to the last one, so I assume maybe this is a co-defendant?
Yeah.
The lady that was just here? Okay. You got the very same charges she does on the same dates and place. So you're charged in case number 70A that January 31st, Union Township, you tampered with evidence by doing something to conceal or alter or destroy evidence in an investigation. That's a felony with third degree, maximum penalty is 5 years in jail, $8,000 fine. And then the possession of fentanyl on January 31st, also an amount more than a gram, less than 5 grams. Do you understand those charges?
Yes, sir.
Do you have the money to hire a lawyer?
No, sir.
Do you have a job?
Yes, sir.
What do you do?
I work at a window and door production factory down in Parkersburg. That's what I was coming up here to do, was bring Kayla down there, get her away from all the riffraff up here, and get her a job with me.
So I have to determine your gross annual income. Do you know what that is, or are you getting paid by the hour? How do you get paid?
I get paid by the hour. It's $17 an hour, and
Okay,
I get
are you
paid.
working full-time?
Yes, sir.
40 hours a week?
Yes, sir. Well, somewhere between 30 and 40. It just depends on how many orders we have for that day.
Okay, so you don't always work 40 hours in a week? So if I say average of 35?
Yeah.
I have to determine, so it's going to be right at $30,000 a year gross. Do you think that's what you're making?
I don't know. I just started like less than a month ago.
Oh, okay. What did you do before that?
I worked at Wendy's.
Okay.
Yeah, I was working
Yeah,
both
kids.
jobs for a second there. I have 3.
Okay, you're eligible for court-appointed lawyer then. I'm not just being nosy.
Oh, no,
I
you're
have
fine.
a guideline I have to go by for appointment of counsel. So, let's see, Mr. Smith is right here. There he
Yes,
is.
Judge.
Looking for you. Mr. Smith is going to be your lawyer. This is Jonathan Jarrett. He's got a tampering with evidence, F3, F4, possession of fentanyl, and he has a co-defendant with the exact same charges. I think it may be a girlfriend.
What's her name? Taylor McDonald.
So, Mr. Steyer's representing her, and he's talking with her. I haven't set a date. Probably want to keep those together. And same recommendation, you want him to get an assessment?
Yes, Your Honor.
He has, from what he said, what I see on the paperwork, he's got a Parkersburg, West Virginia address. Is that right, sir?
Yes, sir.
How do you pay for medical services? Do you have a medical card?
Yes, sir.
West Virginia?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, do you live in Parkersburg?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
That's what I was doing, to bring her down there to get away from Huntington.
Mr. Steyer's talking with her. Why don't I let you talk with him, and then we'll come back on a joint
Yes, we'll pick a date.
hearing to figure out how we're going to go forward and what dates we're going to set for the next hearing.
I'll find Mr. Steyer, yes.
And here's court's ready for you to look at.
I'll get them.
And you'll need to go get fingerprinted. Talk with your lawyer, then we'll come back and figure out when your next hearing date is going to be.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio versus Dalton Griffin, case number TRC 26200.
Sir, you Dalton Griffin?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Griffin, it's alleged by the state that on February the 2nd at 8:27 a.m. in Rome Township, you were operating a vehicle under the influence of alcohol, that you took a breath test and tested 106. We'll just round it off and say 10. That you tested 10 on a breath test, and it's alleged to be your first offense. So, the maximum you can get on this is 6 months in jail, $1,075 fine, and a 3-year license suspension. The minimum you can get is 3 months in an inpatient treatment program, $375 fine, 6-month license suspension. So there's the range of penalty that you face. The test score of 10 is over what is called the per se level under Ohio law. Ohio has a law that says that the state can show they comply with the rules for giving the test. That's a big if. They got to show compliance with the rules for giving the test. A presumption of impairment attaches to any test score above 8. They're saying you tested 10, so it is above the per se level. And it looks like that's the only charge you have. Do you understand this charge and the possible penalties and the breath test score?
Yes, Your Honor.
Any questions before you enter a plea? What plea do you wish to enter?
I'm not guilty.
You want a lawyer appointed to represent you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you working?
Yes.
What do you do?
I work at Giovanni in Proctorville.
Part-time?
Yes.
You're eligible for court-appointed lawyer. I'll appoint Mr. Stratton.
I don't know if I need to add that I'm also at Marshall. I go to Marshall University, full ride.
Okay, well, that's always a good thing to add in this court. Don't tell me if you go to WU's, better keep that secret.
Where did you go?
Marshall. Current student.
Okay, Mr. Stratton's gonna be your lawyer. And I'm entering a not guilty plea for you. He can sign a $1,000 signature bond. And we've got a test score of 10 by breath. So
Okay.
we're not waiting on any results or anything.
All right.
I think I just said something for you on the 6th. Is that a good day?
Yeah, that would be
March
good.
6th? Yes. Okay, March 6th will be the next hearing. It will be a pretrial, 10 a.m. You will need to go to the jail and get fingerprinted.
Yes, Your Honor. All right, let's walk outside. Thank you.
State of Ohio, Rochelle Stamper, case number CRB 2675.
Ma'am, are you Rochelle Stamper?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Stamper, the state's alleging that at Fayette Township on February the 3rd of this year, you purposely tried to deprive Walmart of property without their consent. That's a first-degree misdemeanor. It carries a maximum penalty of 6 months in jail and a $1,000 fine. Do you understand the charge? Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
How do you plead to this charge?
Not guilty.
Do you want a court-appointed lawyer?
Yes, please.
Are you working?
Yes.
What do you do?
Home health care.
Paid by the hour?
Yes.
How much per hour?
15.
How many hours a
Part-time.
week?
Like 15 to 20 hours a week.
Oh, it's part-time?
Yeah.
Okay, you're eligible then. Is Mr. Morton? Well, if he's not, then I'll appoint you to the doctor. Okay, I'm going to appoint Mr. Steyer, who's right here behind me. It's going to be your lawyer. I'm entering a not guilty plea for you. You can sign a $1,000 signature bond. You understand what that means?
Is
You're
that
promising you'll come?
Is that on top of what my?
Oh, that's right. You've got a bond up. Okay, we don't need the other bond. You've got a bond posted, so I'm going to continue that bond.
Thank you.
You got it posted. And we'll speak with Mr. Steyer before you leave, and then we need to set the hearing date, and I think she probably has been fingerprinted. Have you been fingerprinted him?
Don't recall.
I don't see it in the file.
Yeah, I don't
Usually if you
recall.
Did you go to the jail?
Yes, sir.
Well, there's not one in the file, so I'll order you to go get fingerprinted at the jail. So we'll have to get something for her to take. Usually we give the OR bond, but she's already got a bond up. So,
We can fill in a blank entry in a moment.
okay. When do you want to come back for the pre-trial?
Does Monday or Friday matter to you?
Friday would be better.
Fridays are better. Fridays are, what sort of time frame are you looking at to set things?
Well, probably, if it was a necessity, which it isn't in this case, I could set the 20th or after, but I would prefer maybe to do March the 6th. Keep some of those dates for one.
I'm available March 6th.
March 6th, okay. We'll set this case for March 6th for pretrial.
Thank you, Your Honor.
10 o'clock, not guilty plea is entered for.
Okay. Just wait till we acknowledge it there about 30 more minutes, okay? Thank you.
File.
State of Ohio recalls Alexis McDonald, case number CRB 2615.
Okay, this is an arraignment. And you're Alexis McDonald.
Yes.
So let me go over your rights, because I don't think you really want to explain the rights of defendants. You got your right?
Yes. Yes.
You have a right to remain silent. You don't have to say anything. If you do make statements, it's on the record, and that can be used against you. You have a right to have an attorney, have one appointed. If you can't afford one, to have bail, and make the state of Ohio prove the charges they file against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things?
Yes.
You've been charged with failure to confine a dog, and they, a little unusual, most of those are minor misdemeanors, which means no jail time. This one they charged as an M4, so there's potential jail time. Carries a maximum penalty of 30 days in jail and a $250 fine. They're alleging that on December the 24th of 2025, in Union Township, you were the keeper or handler of a dog or owner, you failed to keep your dog confined, and that this dog was this is what makes it jailable, was a dangerous or vicious dog. So that's why it's could be a jailable offense, and it alleges that there's been a prior conviction for failure to confine. Do you understand the charge?
Understood.
How do you wish to plead to this charge?
Not guilty.
Do you want a lawyer appointed to represent you?
I do have a lawyer for my last case. Can I keep him?
Was he appointed or hired?
He was appointed.
Okay. Well, who was that?
Holt,
Was that in Ironton or here?
Ironton.
Okay.
No, it was here. It was
Who
here.
was here?
Sorry, apologize.
Well, maybe we can, Mr. Holt.
He is out of town today.
Yeah, he did want me to call him back.
Okay, so you've
So
already talked.
I did talk to him and my probation officer.
So we'll twist his arm. He's not taking as many appointments in this court, but he said he would if it was needed. So it's needed in this case. So we'll appoint Mr. Holt again to represent you on your not guilty plea. You can sign a $1,000 signature bond for James, and you will do that. And you will have to go to jail and get fingerprinted.
Your Honor, if I may, I want to amend this to a third-degree misdemeanor. And the reason is because she's already been found guilty of the same thing, and she's still on probation for it, and she was ordered to do some things before, which I don't think she's done.
Okay, so they've asked to amend the charge, so I'm going to do that to make it a more serious charge, to an M3 misdemeanor rather than an M4. So what that means is the maximum penalty now becomes 60 days in jail and a $500 fine, rather than 30 days in jail, $250 fine. So, Mr. Holt's appointed to represent you. I know he's going to be here on the 17th because I've just set some cases for him then. So I'm going to set it for February the 17th.
Does that knock out the review on the 27th of February of this month?
Not yet. We'll take a look at it on the 17th.
At 9
We'll try to
a.m.?
put all your cases together on the 17th. 10 a.m. February 17th, 10 a.m. Any other questions?
No, thank you.
Okay, that's all. Yeah, she does need something. I thought we will.
We're going to file something probably to ask for the dogs to be sequestered, confiscated.
Okay.
This is the second time it's happened. We've got the same complaining people. There's
All right, we'll take that out. The state's going to file some kind of motion to.
She's actually been removed, and she is staying with my mother out in the country.
She said that before.
Result in that.
She said that
Because I'm on
before.
the list for the dog training, and I've paid all my fines up. I only have $55 on all these cases, and then whatever this is going to be next time. The other dog that was actually against, he is actually my ex-husband's dog, so he's planning on taking him as well. So there won't be no dogs at this property.
That would go a long way.
We'll take that up on the 17th.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Got it ready for pre-trial.
Okay, we're starting the pretrial docket now, so if there's people out in the hall that have pretrials, there are empty seats now, you can come in. We're going to get to your case next, pretrial.
State of Ohio versus Jennifer Keeney, case number CRP 25796.
Your Honor, Mr. Nash is on a phone call at the moment, so if you just recall.
Okay, we'll recall the attorney is conference now, so, and we'll recall your lawyer's not available, he's in the conference room, he's not teleconference.
State of Ohio versus Candy Long, case number TRC 252939.
Mr. Smith's case set for pretrial today.
Judge, I have a letter from OVP dated, looks like yesterday, if I may approach.
Yes. Okay. Basically says she's in care and improving.
Well, I mean, I think, yeah, at least, yeah. What I'm gonna do is, the sentencing. She's already played.
Do we have results back yet, or probably not?
We do, Your Honor. It was a urine.
We do.
Alcohol test. Or, it was an alcohol urine test.
Okay, and those get done faster?
Yes, so that her score was .311, which is
High.
super high. It's a second offense high score. So, I don't know whether, I was under the impression she'd already pled, but apparently not.
I don't have a note of that she has played. What's the state's position if she would plead? What would the state be recommending?
Well, what we would recommend is at least the minimum jail time, which under the circumstances would be 20 days, with other sanctions, of course, the license suspension, all those things. But we would also want the delay of the imposition of any jail time and let her go to treatment and see if she can do better. I mean, this is, she just had this other, the previous OBI just, I think in 2025. So we take this very seriously.
And what, on a second offense, is that the minimum, is the 20 days on second?
Second high score. Yes. With the high. So what we would really want is maybe a 60-day suspended sentence, just to convince her to go through her treatment and try to prove that she's going to put an end to this behavior.
She says she's you're committed to treatment, do you understand?
Yes.
The better you do in treatment, the better.
Yes.
Well, here's one thing I want to point out, from what I'm getting from OVP, I've taken she's in an outpatient at Parkerville. It's very non-specific.
She is.
I mean, it just basically says she's there and improving. I mean, that's not the kind of information I need. I need to know the age she's there, if she's doing tests, you know, more detail on her treatment. I'm not getting it from you.
Can we do this? Can we get a better report, maybe come back one more time with?
Sure.
I'd feel better talking to her, talking to OVP, get a little more detailed. She says you do take drug, alcohol,
Yes,
things?
I do.
Okay.
Yeah, but they're not giving me any of
We'll
that
need to get those
information
for the
that they
judge.
should.
Okay.
It's not your fault, it's not, we'll fix it.
Okay, thank you.
March, I'm looking then, first week of March.
I can do any time the first week of March, Judge, either day.
Let's do the second, March 2nd.
Oh, yeah, she needs a Friday, that is a Friday, so.
10 o'clock, and looking for more specific information from OVP.
And Judge, I would ask that she be considered for limited driving privileges to get to court, to get to treatment. She's getting rights to do that now. It's got to go at least 45 days, I believe, before it can be considered. But she's needing to get to her treatment in court.
Well, here's what the requirements are. 45 days, she has to have special plates and interlock.
I got it. I already paid for the interlock. I just need the court order for the interlock.
If the state's agreeable, if you prepare the appropriate judgment entry, then I'd execute it. So what you're going to have is special plates, so that every police officer knows you've got a prior OVI history, and you also have to have the glove go.
And that's what I was getting, that I needed the court order for it, because I've already paid for it, so.
Okay.
I'm not used to that. Not usually.
I'm sorry.
No, it's fine, just,
Mr. Smith will prepare an order.
I'll do that, Judge. And then, as far as come back, we got the second.
March 2nd.
You'll get that to front. I gotta get that copy, so don't leave till I see it. All right. Okay.
State of Ohio versus Jesse Lee Fleming, case number CRA 25355.
He's not really great. Okay, he said Ocean's out of confusion.
Okay, my notes on this, we were going to dismiss it unless Mason County came forward and showed some interest in pursuing it, so we couldn't get any kind of response from it.
I've had none. I know when he was at Bethesda, they tried, that Jasmine has tried, the prosecutor and the sheriff, they're just not responding for whatever reason. He is inpatient in Portsmouth at Hope Source. There was some confusion last week. We thought it was Mended Reeds, but he's actually in treatment with Hope Source, and that's under Judge Ballard's order where he got community control sanctions.
What's the state's position on it?
We don't take a position on it. I mean, if they haven't, while they're.
Well, have you all, I mean, you all been the ones trying to get a hold of Mason County, West Virginia to give us a response.
Apparently.
Has there been anything?
No luck.
Okay, case is dismissed.
Keep up with your treatment, okay? All right, take care, Jess.
Now,
What
what you need to understand, Mr. Friend, that warrant may still be laying out there, they're just not acting on it, so I can't guarantee you won't go down the road and get pulled over, you don't get arrested on a warrant from Mason County. So the best thing to do would be go up there and get it taken care of, so that they take it off the books.
Yeah.
As far as I know, it's still on the books.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Christina Nicely, case number CRA 25567.
This is Mr. Smith's case, pre-trial.
Did you have a report from Shawnee if I may approach?
Yes.
Yes. Just checking on canceling. She just, I think this is just first pre-trial, second pre-trial.
She's coming back. Make sure she was still.
Yeah.
She's
Understand.
And this is one of those cases, Judge, she's been treating since she was 14 years old. There's no graduation yet. I presume it's going to keep going forever, basically. There's just no end date to. So I think the state's going to take that into account as far as the recommendation today.
Okay, looks like the treatment is appropriate, and we are dealing with legitimate issues that she has, so.
Yes, sir.
What's the state's position on that?
We would like to have one more report in maybe a month or month and a half or 2 months, whatever is appropriate. And in the meantime, we'll make sure, the last time we talked to our alleged victim was December 30th, so we need an update there too.
I thought that's what today was for, the one more time, but if it's ultimately going to get, sounds like dismissed, I don't object. One more time. Oh, Tyler's here.
Is he here?
Yeah, I'm right here.
Oh, come on up here. I should have asked.
Yeah, I just thought that was what today was the.
Great. They've been great for the past 6 months, or since
So you
September
think-
9th.
Do you think we can be able to trust her to keep?
Yeah, oh yeah. And another thing is too, I keep taking off of work for this, and it's eventually gonna get me fired from work.
We don't want that.
Yeah, I don't need that.
So I guess probably under the circumstances, it's appropriate to go ahead and dismiss the charge today.
Okay, sir, you were the complaining party initially, so that's what you were asking the bill to do? I wasn't the complainant, so initially she was supposed to go by ambulance, and they sent 3 sheriff's cars to my house. But I never filed a domestic charge. Okay.
Yeah.
So, but the bottom line is, you're okay with the court? Yes. Yeah, I'm okay. It's your request and prosecutor's request, I'll dismiss the charges.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Your Honor.
State of Ohio versus Brian Martin, case number TRC 253015, A, B, and C.
I'll show you the results.
You told me you have, I haven't seen.
184.
And Judge, we just got the results. Mr. Hill's going to get a copy for him. If we can come back, say a couple of weeks, let me get him in the office and look at the results. Let me see, I'm going to give you an appointment. Just write it down on the back. Or call him Monday. Any day's better for you, Fridays or Mondays?
Hopefully Friday.
Now, Judge, how do we look February 20th? Is that a good date? We'll try to avoid Friday the 13th.
We can do the 20th.
Okay. That'll give me time to get him in the office and look at the results.
February 20th will be the next one. 10 o'clock.
I'll see if I can get you in the office for 20th. That's good news on the other side. That's good. It's good. Yep. You're good, yes, sir. No, you're good.
State of Ohio versus Rebecca Ventura, case number TRC 2689, A and B.
Mr. Smith's case, pre-trial.
Judge, this is one I have been provided the Axon video. I was able to download it and look at it. I've just not been able to get my client in to look at it. If we could maybe use that same 20th date to have her view the video.
February 20th will be the next hearing, 10 o'clock.
I'll see if it'll get you. Take a look at it. Yes, if you don't care, I'll give you this to put in your phone or wherever you keep important stuff. That's it. All right, get on it. Thanks.
Your Honor, while Mr. Smith is here, I believe he has a folder for a companion case with Caleb McDonald.
I've got it. Yes, he was getting assessed. I do have his folder, or the court's file, I guess.
Is he ready to be recalled?
He's been assessed, and Let's talk to his client.
We can recall both, Your Honor.
We can recall both.
State of Ohio versus Jonathan Jarrett. And State of Ohio versus Caitlin McDonald on recall. Jarrett is CRA 2670 and Jonathan is CRA 26.
I don't know.
Your Honor, I've spoken to Ms. McDonald. Well, I haven't actually had her assessed yet, but she is willing to get assessed. And I've discussed the case with her and what we're probably going to want to be doing at least short term. As far as setting a preliminary hearings, assuming the state's willing to agree to an OR bond, we would not require the preliminary hearing within the 15 days.
Same judge on Mr. Jarrett.
Okay, so has there been an assessment of either one of them with the treatment?
Like, he's been assessed, I don't think, she is not.
He has.
No.
I didn't assess,
Oh.
I just talked to him. So, he is willing to go if it comes down to it.
And she's also willing to undertake treatment as recommended. I just didn't have a chance to have her assessed yet.
What's her pay source?
She has a high medical card?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, a high medical card.
He's a West Virginia medical card, she's Ohio.
But they want to go to the same place, so I understand it.
Preferably.
I don't know if that's gonna work.
I don't know.
At least the same area as possible.
I think Focus thinks they could take them both, potentially.
Okay, you want to do an assessment then, and then we'll come back? Let's do an assessment.
Okay.
We'll go ahead and,
Pick it.
well, here's what we'll do. I'll just go ahead and set a date, and if there's a problem, bring it back on.
Okay.
Okay.
He's mine. So maybe the 20th, or you both do?
I'm here February.
I believe I am, but let me make 100% certain of that. Yes, I'm available. I'm actually on the docket.
Okay, I'm going to set their next hearing for the 20th, and they're going to put him down Focus for the vote. If that doesn't work out, then come back and we'll change it. But as of now, February 20th, Focus, they can both sign $2,000 OR bonds.
And Your Honor, Ms. McDonald has already signed a blank OR bond that's in the file.
He did as well.
Okay. So I'm also going to let you both know that you can't leave after this until he comes out and gives you an order to go to the sheriff's department and get fingerprinted. You cannot leave until you have that.
Sit in the lobby, it smells.
So just wait in the lobby. You're going to talk to this lady, and I'm going to call that blue shirt. Turquoise shirt. You can talk to her, but you don't leave until that guy right there gives you the paperwork, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, Mr. Smith has a free job. I think with the I understand she was placed back in holding. Mr. Smith probably needs to talk to her.
I do, Judge, I was just informed by Mr. Major that she is in the holding, so if I may go back.
We call her after you.
Okay.
Thanks.
State of Ohio versus Jennifer P., case number CRB 25796.
This is Mr. Nash's case, and set for a pre-trial.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning.
It was able to get the fingerprints, but when they went to come sign it, the machine broke up. But he signed it and could have shown that I did come, and how many times I'm gonna try.
Alright, so we need to leave.
Yes. If she won't do it, then yeah.
So she wants it to be more. We're not gonna do it again. It's 2 years. Or we'll say that she's charged with menacing. He was charged.
That's what we're gonna do real quick.
And what can we accomplish today?
Judge, we are set today for a pretrial conference. Just moments ago, the prosecutor had given me a recommendation on a plea as charged. I just need some time to speak with the client about that offer. If we could get another pretrial date.
Okay. Are there any time issues?
We've waived time.
Okay.
Is the 20th?
I'm setting cases probably after the 20th of February. Do you have any preferences?
How about the 27th?
27th works.
Oh, thank you.
February 27th will be the next hearing. It'll be a pretrial at 10 o'clock.
Thank you, Judge.
You are.
Judge, there was a recognizance that she took to the sheriff's office. Do you need that, or you want me to send it to the clerks? Okay. Thank you.
Here, Richard.
State of Ohio versus Melanie Button, case number CRB 25819.
Mr. Stratton's case for pretrial.
Feel better?
Not really.
So, Your Honor, the only offer we got from the state is plead as charged. I think we just need to set it for trial.
Okay. So we're going to be in March. Is there any time issues here?
Well, there would be, I mean, this alleged to have occurred on December 20th, so, you know, I think about March 18th would be the 90 days. So we'd ask for a time waiver.
I can do March the 9th or after, it looks like.
March 9th work. Okay.
Oh, wait, hang on, sorry, that was the wrong one.
March 9th.
I just need to make sure I don't have the pen.
March 9th, okay. March 9th, it's at 12, but we can do 10, okay? That's what we're gonna do. All right, good go. Glad you're feeling better.
It's really disabled, so. Did you have time to talk today?
State of Ohio versus Michael Fuller, case number CRB 25721.
Yes. I'll take it.
Michael Fuller is Mr. Stratton's case, set for pretrial.
Your Honor, we finally got the video to work in this matter. After reviewing that video, it is, I think it's pretty obvious from the video that the state's case is not that strong as the state indicated, and that it indicates a lot of actually aggravated menacing on behalf of the victim in this case in that video that the victim actually shared with the prosecutor's office. So this definitely needs to be set for trial because I think we got the victim wrong in this case.
Okay, so again, any time issues here, has there been a waiver concerning?
Let's see. This is alleged to have happened on, yeah, and I think there have been time waivers, but I think we need one between now and the trial date.
Yeah, there has been some entries. If there is a time issue, I want to know rather than set it and then to be raised after the time is set. So if there's a time problem, let me know what it is now, and I'll set it within, I can set it next week. there's a time issue.
You're working out of town.
I'd have to look and do the time calculation, but if there's been time waivers,
Well, there was a waiver from November 21st to December 15th. There was a waiver from December 15th to January 16th, so that's almost 2 months or two.
yeah, I don't think we have a time problem, but we'd be asking for the time waiver between now and the date of the trial.
Sure.
Your Honor, this definitely needs to be tried. There's serious questions about this victim and his behavior.
Well, I know that. But my question now is, I mean, if you don't want to wait time, I'll set it next week.
We'll wait time to the next date, Your Honor, because he is out of town next week, so.
I want to set it then on a date when there's no other trial, and that's going to take us into March.
Beginning of March. We just set one on the 9th, so.
The 13th will be the next.
13th will work, Your Honor.
All right, March 13th.
Here? Yeah, it's.
It'll be here for trial at noon.
I'm gonna put 10 o'clock. I want you here at 10. All right.
Okay, so March 13th.
I'll be in touch with
And Mr. Hill will call you for trial preparations.
3:30.
State of Ohio versus Heather K. Simpkins, case number CRB 2654. Heather Simpkins.
He thinks that you would be aggressive.
Okay, thank you. Heather Simpkins is Mr. Stratton's case set for pre-trial.
That might resolve this, okay? Your Honor, the state is asking that Ms. Simpkins get a drug assessment, so if we could set it for another pretrial, she will do that, and then we'll deal with this based upon that recommendation.
Okay. She want to, what's her pay source?
Do you have a medical card? Okay.
Ohio?
Ohio? Okay, yes.
All right, well, there's several organizations here that are willing to talk with you. So let's get that done and then come back.
I think we should.
23rd?
The 3rd?
23rd?
23rd.
February, one of your bad days.
23rd is a bad day, Your Honor.
Okay, let's go into March. Second or 6th?
2nd would be fine.
March 2nd.
March 2nd. Okay, and speak to the lady right at the door there.
Okay.
State of Ohio versus Anthony Ferguson, case number CRB 25-581, stated that KRC 25-2409.
Oh, fantastic, yeah. On 3 days of my life.
Mr. Stratton's case, pre-trial.
Satisfy you? That's what you're saying. Your Honor, as agreed, he was to complete the 3-day driver's intervention program, and the state was going to dismiss all charges.
Correct, Mr.
Yes, Your Honor, it was a urine alcohol test, and it came back at the absolute minimum.
Thank you, buddy.
Actually, the margin of error that they actually report with that was below the per se. So we wanted him to do the driving school, and we would agree to dismiss upon that. And I don't know if there's any other traffic charges that need to be dealt with.
There was an endangered children.
Yeah. Well, I mean, given the fact that his score was below the per se. I don't think we can pursue that. And there's a display of license plate. He was stopped for his license plate light being out.
Okay, we'll dismiss, all charges will be dismissed.
All right, there you go. All right. Yeah, good. You too.
State of Ohio versus Marriage of Poultry, case number CRA 25773. Marriage of Poultry.
There's a companion case to that as well.
Okay.
I will tell you the name.
Jeremy Maynard.
Jeremy Maynard.
Who's the attorney on that?
Mr. Moore.
All right, we need Mr. Morford and Jeremy Maynard.
Your Honor, may we approach?
Yes.
State of Ohio versus Jeremy Maynard, case number CRB 25774.
Oh, okay, I didn't see you. Sorry.
I'm in stealth mode.
All right, you snuck in on me. Okay, these cases will be set for trial. Any time problems here?
No time issues here, Your Honor.
It's alleged to have occurred on December 3rd, so January, February, March 1st would be about 90 days.
So set it before March 1st?
Yes.
February 23rd.
That's one day I cannot do, Your Honor. Maybe that Friday. Or is that it?
February 27th.
That's good to hear, Your Honor.
February 27th for trial on both cases at noon.
That shouldn't be a word. Okay. Huh? I know. But that part. Right, so February 27th, okay? And we'll talk this about.
State of Ohio versus David Humphrey, case number CRB 25618.
Yeah, next week. I've got an idea. Yes.
This is Mr. Sherratt's case, David Humphrey. Got a report?
Yep. Set up.
Doing good.
Good approach?
Yes. Is this the court's copy to keep? Or?
It is.
Yeah.
I got more coming.
Counsel say want to proceed.
we'd like to have another report from PATH. And, you know, sometimes in cases like this, it's a matter of a person committing to a long-term treatment even after the case is over, and we understand that there may not be a completion date, but we wanted to continue to do better, and we don't have any indication that he's done anything bad since he started, so that's good news. So we'd just like to come back one more time.
Yep.
2 months,
2 months is fine.
April 6th.
Yeah.
April 6th will be the next hearing.
Thanks, sir.
Sounds good. Make sure we know the letter that day.
Yeah, I'm on my medication now, and I'm in church.
Okay.
Got saved, get ready to be baptized, and just waiting.
Sounds good.
Thank you,
Hey,
appreciate it, God, good.
He is.
State of Ohio versus Jesse Coombs, case number CRB 25783.
Strads, pre-trial.
Hey, Jason. So this is my friend Davis, because they want to plead for the case. And then suspended by
I do know the great.
Huh?
I know the great deal. I do not do no keys on my plane.
All right. So we need to work on this. Your Honor, let's set this for another pre-trial. That way we can maybe prosecuting office work on getting a video of this incident.
Okay.
Should be able to.
You file discovery?
March 2nd.
March 2nd is good.
And I still want a copy of the video. I still want a copy of the video.
March 7th.
Like what I don't have, that's what we're saying. I just have to get that copy. And then I'll get the copy of it. Okay?
All right.
All right. Here. That's how we resolve this. Okay, man? All right.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, you'll pick up.
State of Ohio versus James McClaskey, case number TRC 19975, A, B, and C.
Your Honor, Mr. McClaskey was very ill this morning, and he told me he will not be here, but he will be here on Monday.
Mr. Hughes.
You can ask for bench warrant.
We have the report. Okay. Let's see what it says. Well, I think we'll have to give him 7 days to clear road. It's saying he's not compliant.
7 days is fine, Your Honor.
Okay. He's got 7 days to get in or a warrant will issue.
State of Ohio versus Ryan Spears, case number CRA 25.
Your Honor, Mr. Spears is doing well at TCC. I think there's going to be a recommendation that the ankle monitor be removed today. I believe is that correct?
That's correct.
Unless you want to keep it on. Unless you want to keep it on.
No, I appreciate it.
I guess he was supposed to start some kind of services this morning. I don't know if they got delayed or aftercare was supposed to start today at 8 a.m.
It's just part of his programming, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, it's a good report. I'll order the ankle monitor removed. We need to go check in with Mr. Major in probation to get that done. Set the next hearing, a month out, March 6th.
Yeah, that'll work.
March 6th will be the next hearing.
That's right.
And that will be a preliminary hearing.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Right.
State of Ohio versus Christopher Runyon, case number CRA 2676, CRB 2677. Your Honor, this is set for arraignment.
Okay, this is actually an arraignment, right? So are you Christopher Runyon?
Yes, sir.
Were you here when I've explained rights to the defendants? Have you been here when I've explained the rights of defendants?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about that? Do you understand your rights as a defendant?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, so I'm just going to go straight to explaining the charges. The charge against you is aggravated possession of drugs. It's a felony of the third degree. And the state's alleging in the complaint that on February the 5th of this year in Peary Township, you knowingly obtained, possessed, or used methamphetamine. Methamphetamine is a scheduled substance in Ohio, possession of which is, in this case, an aggravated felony 3, aggravated possession of drugs is a felony 3, maximum penalty 5 years in jail, and an $8,000 fine. Okay, that was case number 2676. 2677 is possession of drug paraphernalia. That alleges that on February 5th you were in possession of drug paraphernalia that you were going to use for illicit drugs, and it's alleged it was a pipe with methamphetamine residue. That's an M4. The maximum penalty is 30 days in jail, $250 fine. So those are the 2 charges against you. Do you understand those charges? Do you understand your rights? You haven't made a hire lawyer?
No. I haven't been working. Things been slow. I actually got a truck. That's how I make my money with my truck, because I run construction.
Okay, you don't have any, do you have any income coming in, or?
Not right now.
Okay, I'll appoint Mr. Morford to represent you.
Not really.
State's position on bond, he has a bond up of $2,500 that he posted with Mr. Sallis.
We would be agreeable to that bond continuing if Mr. Runyon would agree to be assessed for treatment.
He is, Judge.
What's your pay source, Mr. Runyon? How do you pay for medical service?
I have care source to the state.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, I'll refer you to RRS for evaluation. You live in South Point, that's your address?
Yes, sir. I live up on Lake Creek.
His bond is continued. You will need to go to jail and get fingerprinted. I don't think you got fingerprinted.
I got fingerprinted last night.
You did?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's pretty neat, that new system they got down there. You get that ink on you.
Okay. be out, do you waive the time frame?
I do, Judge.
Preliminary. Let's do it on the 17th, I know you're going to be here then anyway. February 17th for a preliminary hearing. 10 o'clock. So February 17th, you have to get assessed, and wherever you are, if you're out on your own, you need to get here. If you're inpatient, of course, they'll get you here for your hearing. 10 o'clock, May 17th, or February 17th.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Your Honor. The word, I'll be on.
Yeah, get into. Thank you, Judge.
State of Ohio versus Williams Spalding, case number CRB 25601, ABCD and E, CRB 23512. Your Honor, this was set for trial at noon today. I'll inform Mr. Morford that
60 suspended.
They did the 15 on the weekend.
Yeah, I think, but he can delay it. Well, he can delay it. Do it later, next month or something.
Just asking about that. He's not willing to do that. Let's put it off till next month. Can you make arrangements for your daughter?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll do it on the weekend. He's not able to do that.
Jamie Wolf.
Okay, Mr. Morphy, how do you wish to proceed?
We're going to have to change the plea, Your Honor.
Okay. What plea is Mr. Spalding in here?
Guilty, Your Honor.
Is that correct, Mr. Spalding?
Yes, Your Honor.
What's the state's position on sentencing?
Your Honor, this involves 5 separate theft offenses from Lowe's that occurred between middle of July and the end of, or beginning of September of 2025. And all of the items that were taken were, he got away with. And there's restitution due, which we're going to ask for, which I have a figure for, but I have to get it out of the file. But our recommendation is 60 days in jail with 45 days suspended in order to stay out of Lowe's, 2 years probation, and restitution, which I will need to dig up here.
Now, do you have one gross amount, or are you breaking it down by each case?
Well, I can break it down by each case, and then I'll just do it that way.
Okay.
The July 18th case is $599.
Before we do that, I think Mr. Spalding may still be on probation anyway, because he's got a case from, and that was a theft from 23. I'd like to have an urine screen, see what we're dealing with. So I wanted to go do a urine screen and probation and come back and I'll do sentencing after we get the results of that.
State of Ohio versus Caleb Christian, Case number TRC 2678. A and B.
Mr. Stiers, pretrial.
Your Honor, I've spoken to the state on this one before we got started, and there's still some information they're looking for us before we can get discovery completed, so we're going to need to come back on this one.
Which case is this?
Caleb Christian. This is alleged as a refusal, so it's not something where we're going to have time issues on, so we can go to, if we wanted to maybe go to the 6th on this one, we would waive time constraints.
Okay, defendant's request, cases continue to March 6th for another pretrial, 10 o'clock.
State of Ohio versus Kiana Whitfield. Case number CRB 72.
Let me know as soon as you get it. I will.
Thank you.
Mr. Stiers' case, set for pretrial.
Your Honor, give me just 1 second.
I didn't have Christian's file. So,
It's in the domestic violence, so it's all stuff like that, it's like messed up, so I think you probably need to come back on it anyway.
okay. Can you find that?
Yeah.
This is, Whitfield's her name.
Your Honor, this one is one that has just gotten filed this week. The state, I think, maybe needs a little more time to discuss matters with the alleged victims, so we're agreeable to a continuance on this one.
Okay.
The 6th day seems pretty good for this as well, probably give the state a little bit of time to track folks down.
Okay. March the 6th will be the next hearing for Ms. Whitfield, 10 o'clock.
March the 6th.
And I'll talk to you later on, okay? Thank you.
State of Ohio versus Trevor DeMint. Case number CRB 25309, CRB 25311, CRB 24344, CRA 23380. Trevor DeMint.
Mr. Stiers' case.
You might recall there was some confusion last week about where he was treating. We thought he was at TCC. I ended up calling around to almost everybody in the area before figuring out that I think he's outpatient with OVP at this
Yes, he
point.
had been with our Huntington office. I did reach out to him yesterday and I sent him that he was supposed to be here today. I don't know if he received it or not, but I did let him know. But he had been compliant with OVP.
Okay, he's compliant as of this point?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Stiers, what do you want?
Well, since we have a report that he's compliant, I would ask if we could maybe reschedule this rather than having a warrant go out.
Mr. View.
We're okay with that.
Maybe go to the 20th if you don't want to go too far out. I don't care to go further, but I don't want to ask you necessarily to go further either on the situation where someone had to be here.
Let's make it,
Yeah.
February 20th will be the next hearing at the defendant's request.
Thank you.
You are. Yeah, all right.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You are.
Mr. Ashworth?
Yes, sir.
Okay, hold on 1 second.
State of Ohio versus Dakota Fleming. Case number CRB 25758.
Your Honor, I'm not sure where.
That's fine. All right. Good morning, Mr. Ashworth.
Good morning, Judge.
How are you?
Good.
Well, our computers are not acting appropriately this morning. We have problems with we got an update on our computer and that knocked all the microphones out, so we can't do teleconferencing, but we'll do this live. So this is set for pre-trial today for Dakota Fleming. I don't see Dakota Fleming in the courtroom.
Yeah, and
You might recall, Your Honor, that
court, Lynn made some statements to the court that she was going to leave town. She had been frustrated with her family. It sounds to me like there's a lot going on there. I've talked to the victim several times. I don't know if she's there. My understanding is that the defendant is not there.
Correct.
Well, frankly, I need to revisit some issues with the victim. I didn't have any substantial update today. I was going to ask for it to be set for another pretrial. So I'm not necessarily lobbying for being picked up on more, but of course, whatever the boss do, obviously she should.
I think Mr. Stratton would join in your motion for continuance. Is that
No
right?
problem whatsoever, Your Honor.
Okay, so we can continue it. What's your schedule like?
It's thorny, but I can find something for sure.
Okay.
So I'll get you one.
All right, let's see. Let's look the first week of March, the second, 6th, or 9th of March. Any of those work?
All those days are good for me.
The 9th, I believe, I'll check more time. Yes, the 9th will be fine.
All right, great. We'll set it for March the 9th, and I'm pretty confident we'll be back up and rolling with our teleconference by then. So.
Wonderful.
Okay, so you can appear by teleconference.
And we do have another case with Mr. Ashford also.
Okay, I guess we got another case we're going to call right now.
State of Ohio versus Raymond W. Meredith, case number CRA 25701, CRB 25167, CRB 2038.
These cases are also Mr. Stratton's cases.
Yes, sir. On behalf of the state, we are going to dismiss for presentment to the grand jury the second count domestic violence charge, and we would like to move forward with trial date on the criminal damage charge.
Okay, so make sure I have the right case number. So 25701 will be mollied to the grand jury. 25701 is mollied to the grand jury.
Yes, sir.
You might want to wait because he has a bond up, or he posts cash.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Either one works.
We'll waive.
Okay, so the defense going to waive his right to a preliminary hearing.
Okay.
Yeah, that way we maintain that bond.
We'll do some discovery moving forward in the court.
Okay. And then what's still pending is 25167. Is it related to the domestic in any way, or it's a criminal damaging?
It's tangentially related because it involves substantially similar family members.
Okay, but not on the same day?
No.
Not on the same day.
Okay, so you keep it here.
I think so.
Do you want to try this one before if I said it now, we're probably going to get a trial date before you get a trial date in common pleas on the other case.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
We just set one March 9th, what, wait after that in March, when do you want a trial?
We do March 9th.
Okay, March 9th? Okay.
Yeah, yes, sir.
March 9th, 25167 is set for trial at 12 p.m.
Very good, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
March
All right,
9th.
that's all I have.
Does he? Oh.
Mr. Stratton may have something else he wants to say.
No, I was reading it this time.
Okay. Now, Mr. Meredith still needs, he's got a review today on 2038. That was a theft offense. He's paid off the bonds, it looks like, maybe? He still owes some community service, though.
I wasn't able to make it this week, Judge.
I'll set it for March 9th. So 2038 set for March 9th. 25701 is waived to the grand jury.
Yeah.
And 25167 is set for trial on March 9th.
Right.
At noon. Okay, I think that's.
What do I do about my witnesses in that case?
Well, we need to talk before that. Okay. But you're good to go.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you,
Mr.
Your Honor.
Ashworth?
Mr. Ashworth, I think that's everything with you.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
Thank you.
State of Ohio recalls William Spalding, case number CRB 25601, ABCD, and CRB 23512. William Spalding.
Have you seen the results?
No, Judge.
If you can take that, share it with Mr. Spalding and Mr. Hughes.
My question, Judge.
Yes. So I think treatment needs to be a part of the judgment also, which is what I suspect led to the whole issue here. So let's go through, we've got several subsets of the case number here. Okay, starting with 601A. Is there, this is what's alleged, this was the 599, an AC unit? Is that
Yes.
the actual restitution amount too, 599?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. And before I start on these, Mr. Spalding, if you want to make any statement, you have the right to do that. Do you have anything you want to say about any of this before I sentence you?
No, Your Honor.
Okay. On 601A, I'm going to impose a $200 fine, or you pay the court cost, 60 days in jail, 45 suspended. I'll set a review hearing for him in a month. Let's make it a little more than a month, but he's going to be tied up for a while. Let's make it the 18th, I'm sorry, 16th of March.
16th?
Yes. Will be his first review hearing. Order restitution to Lowe's, amount of $599. And community service of 30 hours. 2 years of level 4 probation. Restitution amount of $599. To Lowe's. It'll be paid through the court. The court will send it on to Lowe's. That way there's a record of it. Okay, the D case, and what's alleged there was a compressor toolkit valued at $299. Is that the correct restitution amount?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. So, and these are all on different dates, I think, as well.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, Judge.
They're all on different dates. So $200 fine, court costs, there'll be court costs on each one of them, because they're all different occurrences. So 60 days in jail, 45 suspended, 30 hours community service. The hearing date of March 16th. Oh, and you I'm ordering him to treatment. And I think you went to treatment before, didn't you? I'll determine where you'll go to treatment on the 16th. It may have to be inpatient, we'll see. Do you have a medical card? How do you pay for medical service?
Yeah, Medicaid.
Ohio Medicaid?
This one.
Well, before probation for 2 years, review hearing March 16th. Order to treatment will be determined on March 16th as to where. Restitution $299. C case, restitution in the complaints alleged at 159, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
So, $200 fine, costs, 60 days in jail, 45 suspended. $30 hours community service, treatment, restitution $159. The D case alleges $279. That's the correct amount?
Yes, Your Honor.
So $200 fine, costs, 60 days in jail, 45 suspended, 30 hours community service, treatment, restitution of $279. Two loads. Yes. And then the last one is E. $200 fine, costs, 60 days, 45 suspended. Restitution on this is listed as $429.
That's correct, Your Honor.
429?
Yes, 30 hours community service and treatment. March 16th for review. And his other case is set for March 16th, 23-5-12, set for March 16th for a review hearing. So he's ordered into the hands of the sheriff now for his jail sentence.
Judge, could he report in the next month? He's got animals for which he needs to make provision.
That's too long. What's the state's position?
Well, I understand having to take care of the dogs. I don't think that a month is appropriate, though.
What's your suggestion?
Well, certainly less than that, a couple weeks.
Okay. 2 weeks, that's, he's to report here to start his jail sentence on the 20th.
Before tier judge?
report here on February the 20th to begin his jail sentence.
Had you set a date for him to come back for, you talked about the treatment that would...
Yeah, so we're going to change that. I want him to get assessed and start treatment between now and then, so, Jeremy was going to talk to you. You probably need to see his, here's the thing. The last time I sent him to OVP for an assessment, they said, oh, he's just getting absent-minded, he forgot to pay for stuff. Well, that wasn't true. And he was not honest when he did his assessment. He's positive for cocaine today. That's expensive stuff. So you gotta go to Lowe's a lot. You're gonna do cocaine. So, there, now you know the problem. So, assess him, I don't know, maybe he needs to go inpatient for a while, then he can come back, take a break, and go to jail for a while, and then come back and forth. Let's do an assessment today, if there are any issues, and come back and I'll straighten them out. So if you won't agree as to what you think he needs to do, then I'm gonna go along with whatever they say. If they say you need inpatient, that's what you're gonna do. Okay. He's got to be here on the 20th for jail by 11 a.m. Okay, that's all.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. And he'll need to see Mr. Major too, by his probation.
State of Ohio recalls Casey Barker, case number CRA 21-614, CRD 11-349, CRB 11-124, others.
Your Honor, if I may, I went and checked for Mr. Barker, and I believe he has left.
Well, I had a bad feeling. I mean, he's been doing really good, but I looked at him today, and, you know, I'm sometimes wrong, but I just felt like looking at him, I think he's using it again. So, I wish you a warrant for him. And he had been doing so good for quite a while. Okay, be a bench warrant issued for Casey Burke.
State of Ohio versus Jared Stover, case number CRA 2619, CRB 2620, CRB 25501, CRB 24461.
It's Mr. Smith's case for preliminary hearing today.
Is Ramona Coleman here? Can you come up here?
It's a good report.
Yes, it is.
May we approach, Your Honor?
Yes.
It's unnecessary.
I'm going to need William Spalding.
This really is just
Roger, you represent William Spalding, right?
No, I think it's Butch's case.
Oh,
He's here.
He does not, Mr. Morris.
Butch.
Just got a text. Mr. Spalding does not have Medicaid, he has Medicare, so that's a different animal. We're going to have to talk about that for 3 weeks.
So we'll ask either a final pretrial or a trial judge. I just don't feel comfortable advising my client kind of off the cuff, just enter a guilty plea and hope sentencing goes well. I need to discuss that in a little more depth with him, so however the court wants to handle it, set a bench trial or a final pretrial, then set a trial. I'm Philip.
Well, I'm okay with another pretrial, but it should be pretty quick.
We absolutely, yeah. It's my March availability.
Well, I'm thinking February.
Oh, I'm sorry, I said March. February availability is any Friday and also, any Friday, the 23rd also.
Let's do the 27th.
Okay, I can do that.
The 20th is already pretty booked.
Yeah, I've got several. That 27th is better for me, Judge.
Okay, one more Well, there's a felony in here too.
There is a felony, and I
That's
just
drugs.
discussed that with Ms. Coleman, and she says it was an old prescription from 2022. She didn't even know it was missing until he got arrested, and apparently he had it in his possession. And it is serious. It's not necessarily to her because she didn't even remember that she had the prescription in the house, but we certainly, you know, we could take it to the grand jury if things go in a way that, you know, especially when we're going to agree to try the misdemeanor cases here and then just disregard the felony case. I mean, it seems like maybe we should reconsider that. But we're okay with one more pretrial and one more preliminary hearing.
We'll talk about all that. And Judge, I would ask if the court would consider
So that's
taking...
not off the table, taking it, the whole case to the grand jury, and you could take the felony and the misdemeanor.
Yes.
That's my understanding.
But we'd rather resolve it here.
So we're gonna know that, whether it's gonna be resolved here or not on the 27th.
Yes, because we're going to talk, and I just feel better bouncing everything off my client, what's good, what's bad. I would ask the court consider taking off the ankle monitor. I don't think the treatment facility is concerned at this point. It's an alcohol kind of only that you could...
You're agreeable?
Yes, it's like a Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. You know, I have absolutely no concerns of him leaving or not doing exactly what's required of him.
Okay, I'll order ankle monitor removed. You'll need to go check in with Mr. Major in probation to get that done. Well, it should have been on CRA 2619.
Did you get it?
Okay, next hearing, February 27th.
Thank you, Your Honor.
See, Jerry.
State of Ohio recalls William Spalding. It's under CRB 25601, ABCD.
Okay, so this did not work out with our arrest because Mr. Spalding has Medicare. He does not have Medicaid. So we're going to have to get a provider that can accept Medicare. Can counseling center take Medicare? No. OVP can.
Cardinal can come out.
And Cardinal.
In this case, be resolved, Your Honor.
Yeah. Okay, we're going to work on trying, it's going to be probably Cardinal or OVP, so let's, there's phone calls being made, so let's see what we can work out. So let's see.
Your Honor, we're ready to call some of the inmates that are back in hold.
Okay, we've got inmates in person, we're going to do their cases now.
State of Ohio versus Andrew J. Farley, case number CRA 2678, A and B, CR.
Sir, you're Andrew Farley? Farley, Judge Capper, you have the right to remain silent, you don't have to say anything. If you do make statements that are on the record, they can be used against you. You have the right to an attorney, to have one appointed if you can't afford one, to have bond, and to make the state prove the charges against you beyond a reasonable doubt. Do you understand those things? Yeah. You got charged with intimidation and vandalism. And domestic violence and unlawful restraint. So you have 4 charges. We'll start with intimidation. 78A is the case number. It alleges February 2nd, Union Township, knowingly by force or unlawful threat of harm to another person, that person being Cheryl Simmons, you attempted to intimidate Cheryl Simmons in the following of criminal charges. So that's a felony of the 3rd degree. The maximum penalty is 5 years in jail and an $8,000 fine. 78B alleges vandalism. That February 2nd, Union Township, you knowingly caused physical harm to property that is owned by Warrants County Community Corrections. And that's used in their profession. Looks like it was something in the patrol car that was damaged. That's a felony 5 damaging, vandalism. Maximum penalty is a year in jail, $2,500 fine. 79A alleges February 2nd, Union Township, you knowingly caused or tried to cause physical harm to Cheryl Simmons. And that Cheryl either lives in your household or is part of your family. So that makes it domestic violence. Maximum penalty, 6 months in jail, $1,000 fine. And the last charge is unlawful restraint. It alleges that you, on February 2nd, without the right to do so, restrained Cheryl Simmons in her liberty. That's a 3rd degree misdemeanor, maximum penalty 60 days, $500 fine. Do you understand these charges? Do you have the money to hire a lawyer?
No,
Do you have a job?
I did until I got locked up.
Where was that?
On Big Branch Road, I worked for a man, I was making $15 an hour until I got locked up.
Okay, but do you think that job's gone now?
I can get it back if I got out.
Well, do you have any money to hire a lawyer with?
No.
Okay. Mr. Smith, I'll appoint you.
Yes, sir.
State's position on bond for Mr. Farley.
State would request a $50,000 cash surety bond.
Okay, I'll set bond at this point at $50,000 cash surety.
We're also asking for a protection order, Your Honor.
And order him to stay away from Cheryl Simmons. Mr. Smith, do you want to file?
Judge, I spoke, he says he can't make a $5 bond, so we could set an immediate hearing around here. I don't think, no.
You can't plead guilty. So you've been in custody since the 2nd. We either need to set a Monday or a waiver until next Friday. Because the 10 days will run on Thursday. Did you go, that would have been Monday. That's why I didn't ask you to bring you before. Anyway, did he go in custody on the 2nd?
Yeah, that's what let me see.
Yeah. Okay, we need to do his preliminary Monday. Okay, state can be ready. You know, there's not gonna be anything to do this weekend anyway, I can be ready for Monday, because it's gonna snow, we'll be stuck at home, with your files.
Yeah, well, Your Honor, we're going to have to contact both of our witnesses, the officer and the victim, and make sure they can be here on Monday, but I would assume, I mean, if the court's going to set it then we'll try to be ready.
Well, I gotta set it within 10 days of his incarceration, so.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine.
All right, so February 9th will be the preliminary hearing. 10 o'clock. Okay, that's all.
State of Ohio versus Ben Justice. Case number CRA 2673, CRB 2674.
That's my little girl, and this is from my sister.
That's a sibling, it sounds like.
That's the payment officer.
Yeah.
And then I'll tell you when to call back.
I can't read your right.
I remember that. I remember you told me that at the arraignment. Yeah, the first time I saw you, when we did it on TV, and I talked to you, that was me.
Your Honor, system, I have spoken back on this, I think he's in need of a psychiatric evaluation. I have been doctoring up one we did on a recent case we had for quite some time for the clerk to present to Your Honor. I just can't waive the hearing, I can't have the hearing at this point, I just can't.
Mr. Deal?
I'm sorry, can you repeat
Well,
that?
I'm moving for a psychiatric evaluation, competency evaluation.
That's fine.
I started working on it.
Just had one in North Carolina.
Just have
Okay.
Before I got here, I picked this up.
So Southeast Ohio Forensic,
Yes, that's what I had from the upper.
Anything video? I'd like to see that, because I got a lot of shit happening in y'all's corrections.
Okay. Mr. Smith can look at that.
Yes.
When do you want to come back?
Judge,
It's going to take,
I'm here any Friday, in February, and I have March, I think March.
okay.
Your Honor, can I say something, please?
No, sir.
That's my witness.
You can talk to the lawyers if you want, but you can't.
Okay, I would like to speak to them for just a second, please. Yes, sir, he's been in the hospital 3 times in North Carolina.
Case number is 2673, 2674.
He needs help. But he really needs to be in a hospital, not a jail.
Sir, I'm right there with you. I hear what you're saying. You need to go to the legislature and tell them to turn loose of some money for mental health treatment. They don't want to spend any money in this state on mental health treatment. We are woefully inadequately funded for that.
Well, he's been in the hospital 3 times.
Okay, that's enough. You don't need to say anything else. I heard what you said. We're going to do the system. And we have to get him evaluated, but there's not much out there for people in his position.
I haven't even got to place my phone card, read my rights. Nobody read me anything knowing that I can't read the words.
I'm going to set his next hearing for February 20th.
I'll be.
And I call my lawyer,
This is your lawyer.
that's my free lawyer.
You can call anybody you want.
I haven't placed the phone card and read my rights since then. I haven't been talked to in 4 days. I've been in that cell by
I
myself.
talked to you.
I talked to you for 2 seconds.
Yeah, that's all I'm taking about it.
Yeah, have your lawyer give me a call, I'll talk to him.
State of Ohio versus James Gray IV. Case number CRB 2644, A, B, and C, CRB 2643.
The jail. The jail.
Well, on here in the court, that's this vehicle, right? Yeah. What about felons? So we'll just clean it out today, and you don't know what the problem is for your court. I work on any time I'll shelf this, so we'll put it in the felon account. So maybe you get no felon. All right, let's possibly be felons, right? But maybe you get some.
Mr. Stratton, you need some time to talk with Mr. Gray. Okay, we'll recall.
State of Ohio versus White Storms, case number CRA 2663. Your Honor, I'm told that Boyd County was on their way to pick him up, and so they didn't bring him. Boyd County was on their way to pick him up, but not anybody.
Okay. Well, I'll enter an order to dismiss the case here, so if they don't pick him up today, he should be released.
They're picking him up when we're getting ready to.
Okay, so he's already gone from the jail?
Yes.
Okay, so the case here can be dismissed.
State of Ohio versus Marty Tolliver, case number CRA 25757.
You can serve any of those. So are you Marty Tolliver?
Yes.
You're being served with a copy of the charges filed against you. Charge, there's only one. 25757 is the case number, and it alleges that on November 27th of 2025 in Fayette Township, you did receive, retain, or dispose of property, being a cell phone, that belonged to another person, and that you had reason to know was obtained by a theft offense. So the charge against you is receiving stolen property. It's a felony of the 5th degree. Maximum penalty is a year in jail, $2,500 fine. Do you understand the charge?
Yes.
Do you have the money to hire a lawyer?
No.
Do you have a job?
Not anymore.
You used to?
Yeah.
Where?
McGinnis. Police supervisor at McGinnis. Every county last.
Until you got arrested on this?
No.
Oh, okay. So when did you last work at McGinnis?
It's been 6 months ago.
Okay. So you have no monies
No.
now?
I have another job lined up, but I haven't had it right now.
Okay, I'll appoint Mr. Stratton. I think he's in the back. He's in the back. So I've appointed Mr. Stratton. He is here. He'll talk to you today. State's position on bond. You got a South Point address?
Yep.
Here's Mr. Stratton.
I'm going to appoint you. This is Marty Tolliver. It's a F5 receiving stolen property. It's over a cell phone.
State's okay with an OR bond, Your Honor.
Okay, Mr. Tolliver, I'm going to let you out on your signature. Your promise to come to court. Will you promise me you're going to come to court? Okay. I'll let you sign a $2,000 signature bond. So that means as long as you come to court, you don't have to pay $2,000. If you don't come, then you got to pay $2,000 and you get a warrant. Yeah. So now we're going to talk about when to come back for the next hearing. When do you want to come back for the next hearing, Mr. Stratton? Since he's going to be out on bond.
It's up to the board.
Well, what's your availability?
I'm available next week, Monday and Friday.
Well, I don't want to set it for Monday. I can set it for the 13th or the 20th.
13th is fine.
Okay, February 13th will be the next hearing. And he will be fingerprinted at the jail? Okay. Because I don't have it in the file. He needs to be fingerprinted before he's released, but he should be released on an OR bond. And then you got to be here next Friday, 10 o'clock, right here at this court.
Mr. Stratton, Scott, are you ready for James Gray? I am. State of Ohio recalls James Gray.
Your Honor, prosecute.
Right, just a second. Text Mr. Minute.
Well, you're still going to have to do 2 days to get this stuff done. Well, whatever he sent somebody, and they have court calls for everything, until that's done.
Mr. Spaulding. Okay, James Gray, we're back on the record with him and his attorney, Mr. Schreiber.
Your Honor, to resolve all these issues, all these cases, prosecution has offered us to plead to the M1 theft and to reduce the possession charge to misdemeanor also. So plead guilty to both those charges. Ask for suspended time.
Mr. Hill.
And the reason we're doing that, he's got other things that are holding him up. I think he's got a Lawrence County Common Pleas matter, and then maybe parole holder from Gallia, is that right? And
I think it's just, possible Gallia stuff, possible Jackson stuff. The only thing that's holding him right now is parole.
all right, well, anyway, so in order to move him along, we had offered that if he were to plead guilty to the theft charge, and we would reduce the possession charge to a misdemeanor, and we would dismiss the other 2 charges. We would ask for 6 months in jail, suspended. We would want him to be assessed for treatment. But we also understand that if we'd ask to come back
Now, he has some other, I don't know if you're aware of this, but he's got some other cases pending that were never resolved. There was an old OBI.
Yes, we're aware of that.
Okay. And the driving under suspension, it looks like, too.
Actually, 2 driving under suspension on the way.
Okay.
all right, so I don't know if it makes it impossible to do this today or not.
Resolved today, too, sir. It's on here.
That's what I'm asking.
Well, if he pled guilty to everything, all the misdemeanors, we dismiss the other felonies. The possession charge, we amend that. Give him 6 months in jail, but make it so that he can go off and do whatever his next obligation is in whatever court it happens to be in, or whether he's going to be incarcerated. Set a review hearing at some time maybe in 2 or 3 months out. Maybe he's out and able to come to that hearing. If he's not out, then we would have a holder on him for when he gets done, he can come back and complete what he needs to complete out of this court.
Oh, okay, you go. Yeah. I mean, when we discussed this, Mr. Hill, we discussed all these charges. I thought there were 2 things that those 2 resolved everything.
Well, I mean, he's also got the OVI and
There's that back there, too.
Okay.
I listed all these charges when I talked to you.
Well, I'm not just going to dismiss it. No, I said that, never mind. Okay, we can't resolve it today.
I mean, it's up to you. You can plead to everything, like you said.
What's the difference between the suspended sentence?
Well, in this,
Or the LVI's want to go on my record then? And
Yeah.
I have to go with DMV at some point in time, show proof of insurance from 15 years ago, $500 reinstatement fee, and everything that goes along with it, including treatment.
and this is a 3rd offense.
And this is the third, this,
Third offense.
no.
Okay. Then we can't resolve it tonight.
As a matter of fact, I didn't blow that. I lost the license for 2 years in that case. I did not blow it. You have to prove the case against me.
Okay, when you said it, well, you've got a felony, so does that stay here long as you're injured? You got a few.
They're all from the same day. Yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll set the cases that arose on January 16th, which would be 26 CRB 43 and 26 CRA 44A, 44B, 44C. We'll go ahead and nolly them to the grand jury, but I think there's the issue of bond, but he's also got these other old charges here, so we'd ask that there be a bond on those charges, the ones that are unresolved that are older.
So all the 2644s are got knowledge of the grand jury.
Yeah.
Okay, those would be, so that's 2644 A, B, and C, 2643 are all knowledge of the grand jury.
That's a possession, tampering,
Aggravated possession,
yeah,
theft,
yeah.
Was it identity fraud, and tampering with evidence.
4 charges.
Yeah, 4 charges. 3 felonies and 1 misdemeanor.
Your Honor, I'm
Sorry,
sorry.
means dismiss. We're dismissing it, grand jury, it's still indicted.
And then I'll place a bond on, he's still got TRC 133791, was an ODI that was never resolved. He had, according to the record, he had failed to appear back in 20, looks like, the last time.
I was in prison.
Okay, so I'll set on those, and there's also comparable, and that's a third offense, ODI. I'll set his bond at $2,500 now, $2,500 cash or surety. The thing is, I think he has a parole holder too, so that may be academic what that bond is, but I've reduced it now that the felonies are going to the grand jury. So what do we want to, do you want to set this for trial, Mr. Stratton, or what do you want to do?
Is this a 2013 OVI? So we'll have to dig that file out.
I'm sorry?
We'll have to dig the file out. I didn't have that before me today.
And it's alleged that he had a prior in 09 and 04.
So we'll have to, we would like to have a pre-trial on that.
Your Honor, can we wind it back a little bit? You don't plead to the M1 theft, you plead to the possession, you plead to the ODI. You plead to everything.
Still willing to do that, or?
Yeah, the thing about it is we've got a third offense OVI that is going to come, and I think
It's going to be at least 30 days as mandatory on that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
We'll do that.
We're okay with, if he pleads to it. I mean, I don't know how many days he's been in jail since we started
January
this.
16th is what Mr. James says, January 16th.
So he'd have a little bit more time there, if that's what the court sentences him to.
That's the minimum.
I'm not sure I've got a real firm grasp on all this at this point. What I had thought
I'm
about.
not sure he's entitled to the minimum now.
I agree. What I had, and I don't know whether I explained it sufficiently before or not, but one of the reasons why we were willing to talk about dismissing a couple of these felony charges and reducing the possession to a misdemeanor was to move him along. In other words, give him the sentence, give him a review hearing date, and then let him go off to do whatever he needs to do to clear up his other problems, and then come back for the review hearing. Or if he didn't come back for the review hearing, court could issue a warrant, and then eventually we'd get him back. Then deal with what happened here. So I don't know if that still works in the context of having this third offense OVI mixed in there or not.
Well, I mean, I haven't read any of the facts, I don't know anything about it, just I see what's on the face of the complaint filed back in 2013 that it was a third offense. So.
Your Honor, why don't we just put this off to Monday, and we can settle out some of these issues.
Shield?
I'm all right with that, and at least we'll have a chance to look at that OVI file.
Okay, I'll continue Mr. Gray's cases till Monday, the 9th. All cases continue through the 9th.
Give me just a minute.
Okay,
I have to go in and take all this stuff.
yeah.
What's the case number, Your Honor, on the OVI?
133791.
It's complicated.
It is. Let's just do it on Monday. We'll have a better sense of what we're doing.
If we, yeah. I'm going to try to look at
Because I want
the file after court.
I want to make sure he knows about the consequences of that error.
Yeah.
I'll be on him just so you'll see it before. It's the only copy I have.
I just briefly looked over the report on the OBI. There is some indication of substance abuse issues.
Yeah.
Drugs. He admitted to taking some drugs. Two pills someone gave him at the jail. That's what he said. You know, you can get pills in the jail.
State of Ohio versus Taylor Bryan, who's also back in holding. That was the major Rebecca.
Your Honor, can I have that case number?
Case number CRB 23-112, CRB 20-112.
Mr. Smith's case.
It is, Judge. I've had a chance to go back there to Holy Seven and speak with my client, and I probably have to defer to true provider. I'm not exactly sure she showed up there as put a holding cell.
Yes, she left treatment due to a cell screen. It's for Suboxone, sir.
Okay. So she was prescribed Suboxone?
No,
She took some.
And that's what I took. I took it half hour. So I didn't realize, I didn't go federal, I didn't do the drugs. I was already prescribed it before I got the shot.
She told me she's done some community service, Josh, is that correct?
That is correct, Your Honor. She did turn some community service in, she had done it at Lawrence County and
This fur's so thick now.
I believe it was 22 hours.
Big fluffy.
If my record's right, she's been in treatment for 6 months, almost 7 months.
So when did this happen?
Yeah, I contacted Major Tuesday and let him know that she was leaving due to a failed screen. Her numbers.
And then you came today for your hearing, or had to get in custody?
She came to the, she's got a job at Giovanni, she's been able to buy a car.
That's pretty good. I have the house that I paid rent for.
Really good, actually. She was going to go on a restrictions, and she said that she was leaving because nobody was taking her car.
You really do. I didn't say that nobody was taking my car. I said, I can't, I'm not trying. I have to get it.
I saw hers.
Well, what's your position on her treatment?
We're willing to take her back. I'm just gonna put her at a different house.
I don't, know. I'm done with that. I'm still clean.
Okay, you're going to jail.
Okay.
So that's your two choices.
I haven't decided yet.
Because I mean, I've done everything I'm supposed to do from the time I got put in treatment on the ankle monitor from when I got taken off.
I'll tell you what, let's see if you're doing everything. Let's do a urine screen today.
Sure.
Go do a urine screen, come back.
State of Ohio versus Christopher McAllister, case number CRA 2720, CRB 2721, CRB 2019-17, CRB 18596. Mr. Stratton's case, Christopher McAllister.
It is an assault. It's an 18 assault. It's several. And,
I'm not sure where Chris is.
Can Miss Dement, I know she's out in the lobby, I want her to come in.
What's the name?
Dement. Brianna Dement.
Just give it a split.
all right. So there were 3 assault cases which we nominated. There was a possession charge. He was supposed to go to treatment.
So I'm gonna tell her that Christopher McAllister might be a dead file.
Thanks for coming. Can you talk to Mr. Spalding? He's somewhere out there in the lobby, I think. He's the one that's got has a positive test for cocaine.
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
He's got Medicare. No Medicaid. Okay, Christopher McAllister.
Yeah, it's a 20 case.
He was supposed to have an appointment with OBP on 1/9, Your Honor.
That must be him.
There you are. Yeah, keep your appointment with OBP? Okay. Just need Ms. Dement in here.
What's going on with that, with your treatment?
They got me going there every week, every Friday.
Yeah, I didn't understand.
They have him going there every Friday.
Oh, I just texted him. No, Christopher McAllister. I can't phone him. He's probably dead. Oh, it is, it's a review. 3.
Yeah. See, you show up and you're getting pulled in 15 different ways. This is Christopher McAllister, and he says he's at OBP. I don't know if you can check.
Okay, and which one are you going to?
It's 20th Street.
Any other, you want to talk with, once you talk with her, we'll try to get a report.
Yeah, just step out here.
It's a felony possession case. Domestics were dismissed. Yeah.
State of Ohio versus Aaron Runyon, case number CRA 25271.
Mr. Runyon is at RRS. Should have a report here. Yeah, I got one.
Snow's looking real deep out there.
Is it deep?
Just starting to get, roads are slick already. I'm having a hard time to get out with the rods.
Well, kind of confused here, but he says he left the facility against staff advice.
He left inpatient and now he's on outpatient.
Yeah, just transitioned from one to the other.
But I mean, is that, he did that on his own, or he was recommended to go to outpatient?
He did that on his own.
Well, that's not allowed. And he
This-
had something in common pleas also at the same time?
Dismissed charges, yeah. Well, the charges dismissed, and I guess he packed up, and then he's on outpatient services, which he did come in, set an assessment already.
What were the charges that were dismissed in common pleas? Do we know? Maybe he had a pending possession charge here.
It was the same charge. That's why it was dismissed. It was the same exact charge that was here. I'm sorry.
I'll look that up and see what's pending in common pleas.
And my notes were from the last hearing, good report or go to the grand jury. So apparently it wasn't a great report when we look at it from last time we were here.
On 12/19, it's my notes where they had a better report. I don't know if that's accurate or not.
Yes.
Yeah, this is from December 18, 2025, second paragraph. Mr. Runyon was required to return to a 2.1 intensive outpatient with supporting housing, power restrictions, level of care on November 18th due to multiple positive urinalysis screenings for methamphetamine and amphetamine.
Was that?
Since re-entry into higher restriction level of care, he has maintained compliance with RRS Ohio program rules and requirements. It looks like the results after that were negative screens.
Yes.
That was December the 18th.
Let me see this. I'll type it. Let me see if I
They've been all negative since.
Let me see if I can.
I got it.
I'm not able to get it. Is it McAllister?
Right.
Runyon. Oh, shoot. What's his first name? Aaron?
Well, here's the paragraph on this one that concerns me, 2526. Mr. Runyon attended court on February 4th, 2026 in front of Judge Finley at Lawrence County Court of Common Pleas, where he was informed his charges had been dismissed and his GPS monitoring ankle bracelet was removed. Once returning to our facility, Mr. Runyon decided he was going to leave the facility against staff advice. Mr. Runyon was set up an appointment at RRS Ohio outpatient for 2/5/26 at 9 a.m.
Yes. Very next morning.
While at our facility, Mr. Runyon was actively engaged in daily group counseling sessions, regular case management, 2 weekly individual counseling sessions, submitted instant urinalysis on 1/28/130, rendering negative results for illicit substances. He submitted send-offs on 1/25/21, also negative for illicit substances. Continues to participate in mental health services. Recently been focused on strengthening relapse and understanding nature of addiction.
And they pulled. Got back and forth with
This is a felony.
It is a challenge. Your Honor, there's,
That's what I said.
I'm looking at the common pleas docket, and the date of the offense that he just had dismissed was May the 7th, which I believe is the same day as this one. And I'm wondering whether we had already acknowledged this to the grand jury, or whether...
Well, there's no record of it that I can see. Let me get it through and make sure.
And what date was this case filed in this court?
May 7th.
Yeah, May 7th is the date alleged.
But was the case filed back then, or was it filed?
May 9th,
Yeah.
2 days later.
So, I mean, I think they're the same case, and I don't know how that happened.
That's very odd.
In y'all's house.
And then that would leave the question of whether the case was dismissed there because it's pending here, but I have to look and see if I can find a record of that. Doesn't.
Yeah, and I ordered his ankle wanted to remove back in August, it looks like.
Yes.
Down there.
I'm just going through the orders.
June 16th, you ordered it removed.
Can you tell when? Yeah, he was released to RRS with a GPS thing order. That order was stamped.
May 9th. May 9th.
Can you tell when
Last time
it
we were
got
here was
into
12/19.
town, please?
Yeah,
Date?
all right, so he was indicted on October 24th, 2025. So we actually have come to court. This is the third time since he was actually indicted.
Yep.
And I don't know how all that happened. Well, okay, so on October 17th, he was terminated from QRT. So that must have,
Okay.
That's what's happening.
that's what happened. So this case is, I mean, it's been superseded, I think, by the indictment.
So was it dismissed in common pleas because they thought he was still coming here or not?
Well, the entries don't reflect that. The motion is simply, State of Ohio
Yeah, maybe it's good, or she wasn't.
I just checked, I don't believe she is, Your Honor.
State of Ohio acknowledged it.
Hey, Bill.
Yes.
Megan would know, but she's doing a drug test on something.
All right, Megan may know, but she's busy doing a drug test on somebody right now.
Okay, let's recall it, we'll get her in here and get her take on it.
I think that's what's happening. I don't remember that next. I was like,
State of Ohio, Mr. Craig Lysol. Case number CRA 25-143, CRB 25-144.
she's with him, so I see her.
Stratus case. Don't hear you.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, looks like he's compliant.
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes.
And everything's going okay with you?
Yeah, more than perfect.
I know you're ready for this to be done. I want to make sure it gets through the program and completion. Where's he working at?
I work at Fast Point, but I'm starting CDCA classes. I'm gonna be a counselor.
Well, he's made significant progress, it
He's coming
appears.
up on a year.
Yeah, I don't know, the report, and I basically just scanned it, but it didn't look like it said he had reached a level of completion that they would be comfortable with releasing him at this point.
Correct.
This young lady behind me wants it to be over. She says it's going great, but at the same time, we need to make sure that we don't have further problems. So, and apparently he's working and doing the counseling, it creates hardships, and he's trying to move on with that. That's all so encouraging, but at the same time, I think that we still have the need to follow through and make sure we get him across the finish line.
What are you doing?
Well, when we know, even though he's been a year, the truth is, statistics show a year of sobriety, at that point, it's 50-50. I mean, I don't want to discourage you, you've done really well, but if we look at data, somebody that's got a year of sobriety, and especially if we just drop services from them and say, okay, you're on your own, you got a 50-50 chance. I'd like to see you have a higher chance.
Yeah, I plan on staying in service, and
That's how I plan on being successful, is keeping it in my life.
Where are you gonna get a job? Where are you working?
Well, I'm planning on getting a job here.
Okay.
Yeah, just gotta get my CDCA. I gotta pay for the subscription and, just take the classes. They already printed out a grid for me to like what classes I need. And, then I can get a job in one of the houses and keep it fresh. That's what I wanna do.
Okay. Well, why don't we do, I know we waited almost 2 months last time for you to come back, so it's not like we're bugging you.
I'm not, it's not,
or anything like
yeah.
that. I would suggest maybe a couple months out, come back.
That's fine.
Sometime in April?
Yeah. 1st of April, what's good for you?
April looks good so far.
Anytime?
Anytime.
Believe it or not, we do have some cases set in April already, so let's make it April 6th.
April 6th.
That's exactly 2 months. And I encourage you, I want you to stay in recovery, and you got a good job, but you can't let your guard down either.
Yeah.
Keep working.
Thank you.
I think we got a good plan.
Today we'll have David Woodline, case number CRA 25769.
Approach? Yes. Yeah, he started services at ODP. He's going to be on an outpatient basis. it looks like. He's just getting started, so.
Yes.
Say come back in a month, March 6th.
Yeah, March 6th will work.
March 6th, do the next one.
March 6th, that's fine. All right, be careful out there. Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
State of Ohio recalls Taylor Bryan back in Holden. Case number CRB 23112, CRB 23112.
Your Honor, I did want to, I was talking to Major, but I did want to mention to you that this was a send-off screen that we found this out in. On a regular screen, it's going to show up the same thing. But her numbers completely doubled. So it showed her using the Suboxone on top of the shot.
Well, and you're recommending she go back into inpatient?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And what do you, and you're saying you want to go to jail instead of that?
I'm not saying I want to go to jail, but I mean, I even been willing to do outpatient, but the whole point of going to rehab is to get clean and get your life together. And I've done that, and I'm still clean, even after leaving, I'm still clean. And if I have to go back on an MDE medicine, like I guess I will, but the whole reason I got on the shot is so that I could get off of it. I just had one day that I took medicine that was prescribed to me. It wasn't easy.
You're not supposed to take it if you're taking the injection.
No, I got off that medicine you did with the Suboxone shot.
But you're taking it on top of the injection. You're not supposed to do that.
No, I took it one time, yeah. I know I'm supposed to.
Okay? Then you left without the court's approval.
I know it looks bad, but I mean, I am something, I'm on the candidate, but look. I mean, I've got a
Well,
home, I've got a job, I've got.
and you had all that while you were in inpatient.
Yeah.
So what's the difference?
And
Why
I
don't you
mean,
want to go
we're
back?
supposed to be talking about we graduate, and it's like,
Well, when would she graduate if she goes back and does well?
Yeah, we have to just reassess her and see how she's doing, but usually it's around 90 days, but that's.
I've been there for 6.5 months, and I've never been in trouble other than that. I never once have I been in trouble.
Well, you still owe.
I just said, I've been paid on fines, it's not much, but I have been paid.
Well, it looks like from what I see, I can give you 20 days in jail or you can go back to treatment. Which do you want? I want you to go back to treatment.
I know, but I can't, I mean, I don't want to go back. I'll do outpatient, but I don't understand why I have to do this. I'm ready to be home. I've got animals at home, I've got family.
Okay? You cannot leave treatment on your own. You left, you didn't come in and ask for permission to leave, or you just did it on your own against advice, and you took medications that you weren't supposed to take. So here's your choice, 20 days in jail or go back to treatment.
It's 20 days.
Okay, 20 days in jail.
Then I'll be done, right?
You'll be finished.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Tell everybody there in the jail you're there because you wouldn't do treatment the way you were supposed to. I like to spread that word around.
State of Ohio versus Christopher Collins. Case number CRB 25561 AMD TRC 24 1976.
Christopher Collins.
Christopher Collins. He was referred to hometown. Like on the city.
He left court after order to do assessment with hometown.
Okay. He took a plea that day, Your Honor, so this was set for sentencing today.
And he tested positive for fentanyl, cocaine, buprenorphine, THC. So I'll issue a warrant for him.
State of Ohio recalls Aaron Runyon. Case number CRA 25271.
Okay, so we're trying to figure out what happened here, because he had a case in common pleas. Apparently he went to QRT at some point and did not comply, and they got dismissed and went to the grand jury. So I think both were still proceeding. He had a case here, and the case went to the grand jury. And the one in common pleas got dismissed, but it doesn't look to me like he finished treatment before the dismissal, because he had an issue back in November.
No, I'm still in treatment, I ain't completed.
Possession charges from the same day. I don't think that's the case.
November, he had multiple screens where he was positive for methamphetamine.
Let me show you.
Your Honor, he's had good reports since then.
Yeah, but that's not enough time for him to be completed.
No, I'm not completed.
So, on 10/17, he was terminated from QRT. Okay? Then, he was indicted. First of all, they offense 5-7.
60 days or right.
They offense here.
It varies.
He was indicted on 10/24 after he was terminated from QRT on 10/17. So I'm thinking that it got sent to the grand jury, but it's the same case.
Yes.
I terminated him from the probation program in 8/29.
Well, okay, we didn't know that until 10/17.
Here's the termination summary.
Okay, well, the only way we would have known that is if you told us, so maybe you weren't here on 9/8. But anyway, he got indicted on 10/24. So then, that case has been going on. Why did it get terminated in common pleas court?
Afterwards?
Just this week, 2-2. The case was nollied by the state. I mean, the state of Ohio moved to nolly the charge on 2-2. So we'll just need to find out, but it looks to me like this case is they're the same case.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't appear to me, it could be that the court there was aware this case was still pending and was letting this case to take precedence and just keep it here. I just don't want it, was there any indication the court was saying, well, he's finished with treatment and therefore we're dismissing his case? I don't see that. I don't know if there's an entry to that effect. But it doesn't appear to me from the reports I'm getting that he's finished with treatment.
Yeah, I know what it is. Yeah.
And you weren't the attorney in common pleas, right?
I was not, Your Honor. It got, I don't know who it was. Who was it?
Styles.
Dismissed here.
Who?
Styles.
You see what I'm saying?
Luke.
Oh, Luke Steyer.
They wouldn't have known.
Yeah, Luke's not here. I don't think Luke's here.
He was here.
Yeah. Your Honor, I just asked that he be allowed to continue with his outpatient. I mean, see how he does.
Okay.
And if
The
he,
state's okay with that then?
Yeah, between now and when we come back, we'll figure out exactly what happened. But I will tell you this, that on the court's docket, you can actually see the judgment entries. And there's nothing that says anything about.
It just says nollied.
It just says nollied. And now, the hearing on January 14th, there was a judgment entry that.
was that Judge Finley or Judge Valerie?
Finley.
Judge Finley?
Yes.
Motion for ILC set for, so there was a motion for intervention in lieu of conviction that was set for February 4th, but the case was nollied on February 2nd.
Dismissed.
Your Honor, I have great confidence that Judge Finley would require the state to put on the record specific details before she would dismiss a case.
Okay.
And we'll find out.
Well, but I'm not going to dismiss this one then.
No, that's not what I'm asking.
We'll come back.
Because she won't dismiss the case unless.
Oh, no.
Yeah, she's.
Roughly a month then.
Yeah, that's right, Your Honor.
The 6th, exactly a month, March 6th?
Yeah, that'll work.
20 a.m.
10 a.m.
10 a.m. All right. See you, man.
State of Ohio recalls Christopher McAllister. Case number CRA 2720, CRB 2721, CRB 2019-17, CRB 18596.
All right, Mr. McAllister is, we believe, on the OVP?
Yes, Your Honor. So he says he had an appointment there at 3 o'clock today. Unfortunately, our outpatient office closed at noon because of the weather, and I don't have my laptop, so I'm unable to confirm it at this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we just need to come back.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's do it a little earlier than maybe February 27th.
Yeah, that'll work. February 27th.
2/27 will be his next hearing. 10 o'clock.
Just make sure you go there, okay?
Thank you. And you talked to Mr. Spalding too?
Yes, he got set up with Cardinal.
Well, I didn't tell him that.
That was the gentleman.
We were supposed to come back in and finalize something. Did he leave?
When you spell it, I
I didn't know he was talking to him.
Yeah, he was with Jeremy and called Cardinal. By the time I got to him, he had outpatient set up with Cardinal Recovery.
Okay.
So
she told me that, she said she just.
Do I still, is this his file?
she said said she texted you and told you.
Yeah, but I didn't say yes or no. I didn't even reply to her. I didn't reply to her.
Oh, okay. Well, that's my
I
bad.
saw where they were talking to me.
No, because it happened
Yeah, he left.
somehow, which I can see, I mean, you know.
Okay, we'll keep it on for March the 16th then. This is next hearing, March 16th.
Thank you, Judge.
I sent one to Jackie and said.
State of Ohio versus Triton Wells, it's just the PRC 24-21-12.
Well, they indicted him.
This is Mr. Morrison's case. And it had been set for Monday. Mr. Wells was not here then, he's here today. An OBI, these are all misdemeanors, OBI, and there's some criminal matters, but well, there's already been a plea, so this was a review. It's actually a review. Okay, so I'm assuming you couldn't get here because of weather, Mr. Wells?
I actually lost the paper,
Okay.
pretty
Well,
much.
you've done your community service, and you've done extra on your fines, so, and you did pay something today. So, there's no warrant issued, and it'll be canceled. I'll give you a new hearing date of March 16th. Your next review is March 16th, 9 o'clock.
Okay, I'm gonna start putting it in my phone.
Well, you can write it down the old-fashioned way if you want, or put it in your phone.
I wrote it for him, Judge.
Okay.
Thank you.
We're finished, Your Honor.
Be
Court's
careful.
adjourned.
I bet that's what's happened. Oh, what happened to these?
They might have run away.
I sent a message to Dustin asking her why, but she hasn't responded yet, so. If I hear anything back,
Yeah, I mean,
Which is
I got to
scary.
thinking that this case was
Just me thinking.
automatically terminated by the indictment. But I'm not going to shoot him at all. The guy needs to be in treatment.
I don't think it's the same charge.
Well, it's the same day. May 7th. He wasn't indicted, he was indicted after you terminated. Now, here's another thing that the results come in
Yeah.
and go straight to Jackie.